Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider playing my favorite game, Destiny 2. Kevin, how are you, buddy? How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for playing with me earlier today. Why can't my hair go all white? How am I ever going to play Santa Claus in the Christmas parade if my hair won't go all white? Cat, hello, hello. Someday, Guardian, I have goals. Someday, I'm going to be Santa Claus in the Christmas parade. Kat, good afternoon to you. Kevin, welcome in. I 100% appreciate you for playing with me today. Dazzy P, hello, buddy. Cody, what are you doing? Hello. All right, now earlier today, I had a few issues. I couldn't hear my game. I couldn't hear myself. Over here on this monitor, I hear the game come through. Lucidity, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, Lucidity, you look like a rock star. You look like a rock star. I love rock and roll, so put another dime in the jukebox, baby. I love rock and roll. All right, I'm going to the tower. Guardians, I made another strong cup of tea. A strong cup of tea. This is straight up just a black pico, no blend, not an Earl Grey blend, just straight up black pico with wildflower honey and lemon. Whatever you're having, let's drink together. Let's be friends on this journey. My gosh, I think don't they like do the kombucha thing to tea? Kevin, I'm going to the tower, and you read my mind. I'm gonna pick up Trials of Osiris. Lucidity, I think they, like ferment tea and honey, and doesn't it become kombucha? Kombucha. Word of the day, kombucha. I think it does. With all the right ingredients, it becomes something extraordinary. Kombucha. Now, today's broadcast is seasoned professional. Does this need salt? Does this need salt? Lucidity, do you sing? Do you dance? Are you in a band? Are you the band? Are you a one-woman show? Lucidity. I just love the name. You might hear me say it over and over again. Lucidity. It's such a beautiful name. Kevin, what are you working on? What are you doing? I'm slip sliding away. Time keeps on slipping into the future. When they built the tower, I guess they had all this stuff pre-planned. Who's the architect? I need to meet the architect. Time keeps on slipping into the future. Now, Guardians, do not forget. Mark your calendars. Let's make a date. You and I. Let's make a date. We'll go on a date tomorrow with my exclusive live stream on Twitch. I'm live with music tomorrow. Come hang out. Come hang out for that. Let's go over some music that you love. Bring a little list. Let's play some of it. I'm going to need a cabin back here somewhere. I'm going to need a cabin. Somewhere on a mountain where I get a good view of the sunrise, the sunset, and of the last city. I need a place. I need room for a pony. I need room for a pony. Oh, Kevin, you're going to do trials? Kevin, last week I did a couple of matches. I was awful. I was awful. I confess it. Now, here's the last city view. Do I get a better view over here? Can I get in over there? No, it's locked. But, wait a minute. Can I go up here? Somebody left their stereo system here. It's mine now. Mine. This is the last city. It's still pot marked by the Cabal. But Guardians, this is it in all its beauty. Citizens of the last city, you are safe as long as I draw breath and have a ghost. You will be safe. All right, that's a good little view there. That's a good place for a picnic. I'm going to have to remember that. I like to find a good spot for a picnic, and we got to find a good spot for the Halloween party. I want a Halloween party. Somebody's Walkman, and it had a, 1998, well, 1988. It had a 1988 mix on it. Wasn't that when the Walkmans, because there was a cassette version and there was a CD version of the Walkmans.
Let's check.
All right, Chroma Rush. Thank you, Chroma Rush. Devastation Complex.
Thank you.
Now, I need to go see Zur. I don't want to leave the tower without seeing my friend with a name of Zur, but his wheel is not his own. Did he pick his name, or did they give it to him? The Nine. What are we going to find out about the Nine? Who are they befriended? Who are they working with? Is it curiosity that piques the Nine? Or is it something sinister on their mind? We need to know the mind of the Nine. All right, I'm taking this. I need them. I want that. Now, what else can I get in here? I want this. That. I'll take these.
It was never mine.
I'll take an Ascendant Shard. I want everything you got, Zur. Give me everything. All right. So that's pretty good. I'll take this. I'll take this. If I don't take it now, I'll just have to take it later.
Is it your will to return? May we speak?
Taking it to the limit. All right, so I have these. I already got them. Thank you, Zur. You are a champion of the Nine. I guess his wheel is not his own, so what does that really leave him? He, is pointed in directions by somebody else. He's just really unable to think on his own. We all want to know, Zur, what's in your backpack? Monster Mash. We do the mash. The Monster Mash. We do the mash. I want Wednesday to come back. When do we get season 2 of Wednesday? I need to know. I really liked season 1 of Wednesday. Jenna Ortega. Yes. You get a yes from me, Jenna. I'm a big fan. Now, what am I going to go do? I feel like I should go warm up. Coral Games 69. Oh, Coral, how are you, buddy? How are you? What are you up to? What are you playing? Are you in Destiny right now? Right now. Chelsea Louise? Chelsea Louise? Guardians, pause for a moment. Pause for a moment. Chelsea Louise is in the house. Chelsea Louise, I've got to tell you this. Now, don't you go anywhere, because just the other day, Chelsea Louise, Guardians, Chelsea Louise is a content creator, live streamer. Be sure to give her love and follow her on her channel. She is beautiful in spirit, and she guides Guardians through difficult contests. The light is strong within Chelsea Louise. But the other day, Chelsea, real story, true. I recently got into the Grandmaster report. I was playing with Cebro. I did a few Grandmasters solo. Yes, I did. And I went into the Grandmaster report to look at the list of the top 999 Guardians who have completed Grandmasters. And Chelsea Louise, you're in there, girl. You are in there.
Not every place can be perfect.
Coral Games, thank you so much for that.
Crucible needs me, Guardian. Are you ready to deploy?
Chelsea Louise. Now I don't remember. I pulled your name because when I saw you, I recognized you because I've been in your streams and chatted with you. And I looked and I was like, ooh, Chelsea Louise is way up in here. You're way up in that list. Chelsea Louise, someday you need to come by and do just a war table chat. You know, all it is just we sit down inside the game somewhere and we have a little chat. I use Chelsea Louise. I like this emote. I don't know if you've got it, but just bring a chair and we'll sit down inside the game and answer a few questions, because out of everyone that I've interviewed at the War Table Chat, there's not a lot of women. I mean, there's just not a lot of women. We need to hear your voice. Be heard. Be heard. But Chelsea Louise, I absolutely adore you, and I am so happy to see you here inside the stream. You and I, we need to run something at some point. Now, remember, I'm a senior citizen, Chelsea Louise. So I will just stand a few steps behind you and give you a lot of support. I will make sure your lighting's good. I'll make sure your lighting's good. Thank you, Chelsea Louise. How could you possibly be scared? You've got millions of fans around the solar system, and you are always awesome to hang out with and listen to. Although I've not seen your streams in the last bit, I think maybe I'm either on streaming or it's because we're in different time zones. Man Bear Bean, thank you, and welcome. You know, Chelsea Louise, you're in England, right? Did you know, Chelsea Louise, that England is my number 2 market? Great Britain, really. It's my number 2 market, right behind USA. But Great Britain, it knocked down Canada. Canada is my number 3 market now because Great Britain jumped for me. It's a thrill a minute to get to see that. And I made scones once, and I drink a mean cup of tea. Now, I'm going to, Guardians, this is to Chelsea Louise, guardian of the people of the last city. She carries the light deep and wide, and she shines it wherever the path is dark. Chelsea Louise, you are that guardian. Cheers to you. Oh my gosh, it's a black pico, Chelsea Louise, black pico. But I would love you to come in and hang out. We'll do something fun. I love Grandmasters, but we'll do something fun. Thank you, Chelsea Louise. Thank you. All right, Gambit. I still need the ornament. I don't have the ornament. There's no snake on the ornament. Where's the King Cobra? Where's the Copperhead, the Rattlesnake, the Viper? I feel like there needs to be something on it. Now, let's go warm up. Guardians, I still have my node. I may have lost my smile, but I still have my node. I haven't checked it off. I have not checked it off. All right, I'm going to go into Vanguard Operations just to warm up. Let's see what I get. I want to get a fun one. I like Vanguard Ops. I like Savala. Where's my invite to the knitting club? I've got big needles, Savala. I've got big knitting needles, and I need an invite to the knitting club. I want a good silk and wool blend. Let's make a blanket. Chat, how is everyone? What's everybody doing? Is everybody going into Trials of Osiris? I don't know. I still don't have that ship from season 17, the Hushed Shrinks. And I need the new ship, the Scarab, the Beetlebug, the Ladybug. I need it. I want it. I've got to have it. Oh, Soupy, you lost your node?
Osiris, Do we know?
Well, Seabros live stream on Twitch can take you into any of them. Even though you don't have the node, you can go into any of them.
This drill has missed its last 394 maintenance cycles. It is more likely to make a planet-destroying mess.
Oh, they're not doing maintenance on this thing? What are you doing, ma'am? Harpy. Get out of here. You get out of here. Alright, I don't... snipers. They're a no on my list. Anytime I see a sniper, take them down, Guardian. Oh, I was gonna get him with a good arc blast, but he went down. You went down so easy, sir. Try Danielson. It's good to see you. How are you? Danielson, can you hear me? Alright, I think basically, we need to kill these Hydras. The Hydras gotta go. Or maybe that's just in the one version. Woo! He's aggressive. Why you gotta be so mean? Reloading. Let's see if I can blind her and then go get her. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take her down. Is there another Hydra mind? I thought there were two of them out here loafing around. You're scaring the fish off, sir. Jump for my love. Jump in. Jump for my love. I'm running. I'm running. Daddy love. Daddy love. Where you been? Where you been, Daddy love? You know that I have been missing you. I think about you often. And I've been wondering, where's my Daddy love? Daddy love. Guardians, a big old hello to Daddy Love, who is inside chat and who I'm absolutely crazy about. Daddy Love and we've been through some rough and ready. And I am thrilled to see you, Daddy Love. I can hear the game, yes. I can't hear nothing else. What am I missing something? Am I missing something? Now, I should have went back and got that guy. That's me. I should have went back and got something. I can hear the game, yes. And there's nobody in Discord chat. All by myself. Ooh, well placed, Guardian. I'm a seasoned professional. I am a seasoned professional. Does this need pepper? Lucidity, thank you so much. Holy cow! I don't have a super. Take him down, Guardian. No mercy. Nikki, how are you, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm going right over here. You're targeting me, and I don't like it. And that's for your little friend. You thought you'd create this and come in on top of me? Not today, sir. Not today. I've had 2 glasses of tea, and I'm feeling fine. All right, let's go. What about the guy? Oh, look at this. Wyverns. Now, I'm in here. This is a long-range battle, and I'm in here with a sword. Wow. I mean, I expected them to put out a little bit more than that. They've been throttled. They've been throttled. Datey, I've been really good, and seriously now, all jest aside, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back. Datey, are you playing? Have you been playing? What have you been doing? That's what I'm asking. Where you been? Now, this version doesn't have all the extra ammo crates. Regrettably, it does not have all the extra ammo crates. Oh, my team's good. You're good, sir. What's your name? I'm going to commendate you at the end of this, because you are feisty. This guy, you want him in a battle with you. I mean, really. Leave my friend alone! Now, this was a good Grandmaster that was a little bit unbalanced. I said it out loud. We all know it to be the truth. It was a little bit... What are you doing? He was on me. I'm going to need dinner and a movie before you do that, sir. Get out of here. Where did he go? Where did he go? I know I can blow that up, but that might harm me. Guardians, FYI, no animals were harmed in the making of this video. I don't like those things. I need better steering. I'll tell you what I need, Guardians. Look, we're just to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I need a Sparrow with double Wardcliffs. That's what I'm going to need. And I'm going to need it to be able to fly. I'm going to need it to be able to sail. I need that Sparrow with double Wardcliff coils to be able to take over. Holy cow, I thought she was going to go laser beam on me. Why do we got to kill around here? That wyvern's got a target on its back. I'm headed that way. Ooh, he's a healthy one. Where's my team? Where's my team? I feel like that was a level 2 threat. Oh, Datey. But Eris Morn is in trouble. You gotta save Eris Morn. You gotta get back in here. We as Guardians, and listen, Datey, so few of us remain. You know that we need you. The last city has put out an SOS. Golly. I want this. I need it. I gotta have it. 99 problems, and you're one of them. Wyverns, harpies, minotaurs. This solar system is ate up with a lot of problems. And there's only one group of people that can deal with it. Guardians. Oh, look at this. Now, I thought there was something I could do here, throw at them. Something to give them a hard time. Here she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, when she comes. Alright, that felt good. I'm out of ammo. You can't do nothing when you're out of ammo. But Datey, what have you been playing? Have you found anything really good? Datey love, my Datey love. I was fixing to say, where's the portal? But yeah, it's the stepping stones. We're on the stepping stones. We're on our way to a party. But my invite could have been rescinded. Gosh, that Guardian is wackadoo. Holy cow, this group is good. Is there an ammo crate back here, or is it really truly... Oh no, there is an ammo crate here. Ammo crate behind the building. Aisle 2, ammo crate. Datey, that's... Yes, I understand, but now you know, Datey. You always could be right at home here. You and I, Datey, we could be playing. We could be engaged with this riveting gameplay. And I'm always practicing. Gosh, these guys, who are they? We could always be just practicing moves. Move out. Don't mess around. Move out. Holy moly. I need something. Oh, I haven't used this at all. I'm too engaged with the shotgun. Move out. Don't mess around. Move. Oh, no. A trap has been set. How dare you? He's a friend of mine. Hit a Guardian. Not on my watch. Not on my watch. And another one's down. And another one's down. Another Vex bites the dust. Woohoo, whoa, whoa, whoa. OG Sassy, how are you, buddy? Jason, what are you doing? Are you playing? We need to do something fun. My friend Jason is here from Scotland. Jason, hello. Chelsea Louise was here earlier, all the way from England. Chelsea Louise. Jason, then you and I, we have a play date. As soon as I finish this, we're going to do something grand. Datey love, my Datey love. No! Please make it. Please don't go. Please don't. Wow! They're so good. I'm actually astounded. I want that. I need it. Now, Guardians, you can book it through here like Speed Incorporate aided. But I don't mind just trying to lollygag along. I'll pull the fire from the Cyclops and try to make it safe for my... I'm sacrificing. I'm trying to make it safe for my fire team. I'm seasoned well. All we need's a little pepper. Today's broadcast, seasoned well. Would you like to know more? Scan the QR code in the lower right-hand side of your screen. Chelsea Louise... Jason is in Scotland. He's in Scotland. Wow, these guys, so nice. I can't believe how good they were. Now here I am acting like my weapons are not locked. They are not locked. And can I still do a lot of harm on this guy? Probably not. Blinded by the light. This little weapon, my gosh, this thing, it's shooting spit wads. Somebody get me a straw because I could do better than what this little weapon's doing. You're immune already. One void bomb to the face and you've given it up. Alright, come on now. Give us a show and move along. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Cross now. Cross now. I make you eyes. I make you eyes. I need to get there faster. Whoa! The power of a Titan unleashed. Now, I can't do anything here with my shotgun. Stand still for us, Mr. Vex. Stand still. I promise. Close your eyes and say fundament 3 times. Fundament, fundament, fundament. Enjoy the journey. Whoa, my gosh. This fire team, they're beautiful. They are beautiful. I didn't even have to pull my shotgun out.
That did it. Modular mine is down.
Big gun, big bullets, shotguns.
Can I ask you something?
You just did. But you may begin another quick.
All right, let's give
friendly
these guys OG Sassy. I mean, this was one of the best little run. Who is this? Needle, needless thief.
Or
I like what you're giving, buddy. I like what you're giving. How did I do?
like you and company.
Speed Incorporated with 166. Needless Thief 119. I did 90. I had the most fun. Therefore, I win. I win. Thanks to that fire team, they were absolutely spectacular. They were seasoned professionals. All right, now, what do I want to do? I want Jason. Jason, where are you? Jason, let's do something good. Johnny Dark, thank you for that beautiful note that you sent. Johnny, I want you to have safe travels and get back home very soon. All right, now let's find Jason. Jason, where are you? Chelsea Louise, you and I need to be friends. Now, that's just all there is to it. I need to get a friend invite over to Chelsea Louise. Somebody that I've not played with in 5 years. I can move them out and make way for Chelsea Louise. She's the queen of England for gaming, Chelsea Louise. All right, I don't see Jason yet. Jason, are you home? He's loading up. Load up. Sassy, what are you having to drink? Cheers to you. Now, Datey, you get on in here. Datey love. Guardians, this is not alcoholic. I don't need alcoholic to have fun in Crazy Town. I wake up that way every day. This is a black pico with wildflower honey and some lemon. Whatever you're having, let's be friends. This journey is so much better when we get to hang out together. Destiny 2. All right, now I'm here. Let me make sure that I am on social. I'm on social. And it's, I can type this in. Oh man, why do I do that every single time? All right, I know there's a little button here somewhere. I'm going to have to get new glasses, probably. I probably need some. Oh no, I messed up. What is my number? That'd be easier to show it right there. OG Sassy? Yes, I need friends, Sassy. Cheerios, I know. I'm just having a good time. You know, I got on early this morning. I played a little. I couldn't hear none of the sound coming in on my system. My technical support, Havoc, checked it for me. Thank you, Havoc. And I guess, hit the mute button somehow. Who knows how it gets hit. But I was silenced. I could not hear the game. I could hear nothing. Zatu, thank you. And I had to, take a lunch break. And then I didn't really have anything major for lunch. I just a few gamer snacks, some pretzels. One of the top 10 gamer snacks, cheese filled pretzels and peanut butter filled pretzels. Datey Love, welcome. Zatu, you're a 2042? How? You were supposed to be working long hours. It don't make no sense. No sense was made. No sense was made. I'm just a 2040. I'm a 2040.
You gotta get grinding then.
I need more points. I know what Zatu, hello, buddy. I know what Zatu has been doing. He's probably been doing Grandmasters left and right. Did I tell you that Chelsea Louise is ranked? And did you know that Nikki Sats is way up in the ranking on the Grandmaster report?
Nice.
Now, let's do something challenging and difficult because I'm with spectacular teammates here. Datey Love says he's been away for a little while, and I know he has because I haven't seen him. And I've run a lot of really high-end content with Datey Love, and I have run a lot of high-end content with Zatu, who is Jason in chat. But let's go in and do Scarlet Keep because Guardians, I probably need to try to get this solo. I've got 3 under my belt. 3 Grandmasters under my belt solo. But I need more. Someday when I grow up, I want to be a certified real gamer. I want to be a real gamer.
What GM were we doing? Because I wasn't set up yet. I didn't know what
Scarlet
we were doing.
Keep. I can take us back to space.
Oh, okay.
Datey, you're low level. You're the low man on the totem pole. Datey, there was a time where you absolutely rocked out at the top of the tower because you absolutely had some of the highest numbers I've ever seen in game. All right, we got to go back because I loaded it too soon. This is going to be the Scarlet Keep. I want a bedroom with a view in the top of the Scarlet Keep.
Up?
That's what I want. I want a private elevator straight to the top. I'm gonna need plants up there. I'm gonna need a charcuterie board. Charcuterie, cheese, meats, crackers. I'm gonna need it served daily by somebody in the hive who is trying to get in my good graces. Who could it be? Savathun, because we're gonna rip her wings off. And if she don't do what we tell her, we're going to push her off the top. Let's see you fly now, Savathun. I got your wings hanging on my wall, and we made a bedspread out of the second one. Savathun, though, I want her to get all vile. I want her to be disruptive. I want her to spread her wings and fly into a mess of her creation. And what I mean by that is battle. We got to battle her and her minions. Let me know, Zatu, when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to run for this GM. It's Onslaught Barrier, right?
I don't even know what the guns are for the season, honestly.
Datey Love, hello.
What's up, man?
It's good to hear your voice, Datey Love. It's good to hear your voice. Let's take a look at it because I'm ready with Overload, Barrier, and Unstop. I just roll that way. I got a big trunk on this car and it's filled with the right equipment. Now let's take a look at this and find out. It is Overload and Unstoppable. So Lay Monarch, yes, there's a lot of distance in here. There's a lot of shriekers in here. There's a lot of explosive thrall, aka popcorn, that will be coming at you. There's a lot of witches, many witches, and we all know we got to give them a one-way ticket back home. Witches, wizards, they all got to go. Anytime you see Hive, you're in for a problem. I even don't trust that Hive in the Lost Sector in the Pale Heart. She's got an alternative plan. She wants to be Savathun. She wants to be Sivu Arath, and she's masquerading as friend. We let her live. Should we? Was it the right decision? I'm not sure it was. Now let me look at this again. Did I say the right thing? Scarlet Keep. No, it's Barrier and Unstoppable.
Yeah,
I was looking at the
oh.
wrong one. One way or another. You know, Guardians, I rewatched my Grandmaster solo. I can't say that enough. I cannot say that enough. I rewatched my Grandmaster solo on my channel, and I was tragic. I tripped, I struggled, I fell. I started work on that thing on like Saturday, and it took me till Monday to get it completed. And if I would have just been better with my Tanasha's weapon and Le Monarch, that's what held me back. It held me back. The recipe, it needed some baking soda for the cookies to rise. And what I needed in my Grandmaster was just better ability to swap between weapons and stun the champions. Now, ultimately, in that last perfect run, I did manage to make it all work, and I got what I needed to do. But Guardians, just because you saw me in there solo, never think that I did not have help behind the scenes. Nikki Satz was there giving me coaching lessons all along the way. We ran it dozens of times as a team, and Holden the Grenade from up in Canada, hello Holden, was also giving me a lot of lessons. And that, your friends, they make the difference. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I should be good to go now.
Datey, are you
Be
ready?
fine, I think. Yeah, I think so.
All right. Let's see what these
Good enough, I
Guardians
think.
can do.
I'm with Ransom Rider. I can't lose.
Woohoo!
Exactly.
Victory is mine, say the well-prepared Guardians. Now, full disclosure, everybody on this team has been to the top of the tower, and we pushed, this is Crota or Oryx. This is somebody's daughter. We don't know. All the Hive, I think they're all related.
It's a
You'd
Crota's
think they
daughter.
came down from the mountains up in Kentucky. Hello, Kentucky. But, they're all related some way, somehow, or another. OG Sassy, I saw it pop up, and I will take a look at it, and I will get that accepted. Because I need friends. I got friends in low places.
Trying a different build this time.
Oh, you're stepping outside of the box? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I've put a different weapon on. I don't usually use them much in GMs.
Guardians, I have this to say about when you step outside the box. I applaud you. Anyone that steps outside the box. But when I was working on one of those upper level missions, I stepped outside the box. I promptly fell outside the box, and be careful when you step out, because what I hate is, I'm just going to share this with you. Shh, secrets. Secret. I got a secret. I'm going to share this with you. Ultimately, when you step outside the box, you might be stepping into territory that maybe you're not familiar with, or you're stepping into something outside the meta. And I applaud that, because that's really how we find out what could be exceptional in a certain category. And it's just stepping outside the box and saying, hey, I'm going to try this. Who was the Guardian that first tried Le Monarch in the new dungeon? Who were they? There's probably video evidence of it somewhere, and I really like that. I like it when they're thinking outside the box. And we're probably going to be just really looking at Zatu's score and thinking, wow, that was a step outside the box, because he destroyed everything in his path. Now, I know, based on history, facts, these are the facts, Names have been changed, but these are facts. I know that, based on history, that the folks that I'm playing with here, you don't mess with them. You don't mess with them. And had the hive been warmed, they would have already fled the scene. That's how it would have been. I remember Daddy Love went through one of the missions with me on Earth, the EDZ. And it was with another really top-notch triple S tier plus gamer named Q. And Guardians, it really, they were so fast and efficient, I felt presidential. And what I mean by that is the pathways were cleared. The halls were empty. I got to descend and maintain 3,000 on an unencumbered approach, and that felt good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Holy moly,
gamer.
mother of Savathun, we're moving on to the next phase. Now remember, Guardians, this is not your playing every day, loaded it up. This is a Grand Master, and I saved these because I have not checked my node off. Just note to yourself that if you check the node off where the Grand Masters are listed to get your gilding, your title, you could lose everything. You could lose everything. But luckily, we do have folks like Cebro who have an ability to take you in. Now, the thing about that is you will be taken in just a twosome, a duo. And sometimes, Guardians, 3 can be better. 3 can be better. But I know there are a lot of duo teams out there. There are a lot of solos. That Grandmaster report that Cebro is over, my gosh, is it ever just really filled with information. I need another 1,000 Grandmasters tomorrow before noon. And I can be up in the top 999 Guardians. Right up there. And the one guy that was number 1, my gosh, it was astounding. He had more than It's Hetty. He had more than Hetty. And I think Hetty's number 1 for Sherpas, but this guy was just number 1 overall for completions. Now, right here, it's about to get real bad real fast. I'm going to throw this down, and I'm going to give her a little piece of me. And there, she loved it. You won't get no more of that, ma'am, but your sister's over here. I'll give her a taste. These witches, a long time ago, Guardians, they made my list of pet peeves. And I don't think they've come off of that. I think the witches are still on the pet peeve list. Now, right over there, there's a little guy that's going to turn and try to blast me into oblivion. But today, I look his way and I whisper over him, to him, not this time, buddy. You're going down. That felt good. That felt good. Headshot or not, they're gone. Oh, I wish they would wake Le Monarch a little bit faster. Draw time. What is the fastest bow in the game now? It used to be Hush, I think. But I've been told there's something else that can be faster.
What you've done.
You need a certain combination of bows, bow perks, I think.
It's a group of perks that make it faster, Zatu?
Is eager
Yeah.
to return that pain.
Oh, did I miss something, Havoc? I've been just, you know, monologuing. I've been monologuing. You know, it's not just for the heroes. It's also for the villains. I think villains get the most credit for monologuing because all of a sudden they feel the need to tell why, where, when, how, what. We just want to see their bad deeds.
Someone's being nasty.
Oh, was somebody being nasty? I missed it.
Wait, his message got deleted, I think.
Oh, okay. Good. Thank you, Havoc, or whoever did that. Soupy, it might have been you. I did have one, and sometimes, now, Guardians, you know, the nasty, sometimes you get nasty messages. Usually, they make me laugh because, I don't know, it's better to laugh than be upset. But, you know, I did throw a little bit back today. I had some guy that came into my videos on a short. We discussed it earlier this morning. Came into a short and basically said, you know, you're old, you're awful, and, you know, something about me being a waste of time, old man being monetized, you know, that kind of thing.
That's not true at all.
And, you know, I just thought, okay, this is hysterical. Because first off, how does he know that I'm monetized, right? I feel like he didn't really, you have to know YouTube to know. And, that ultimately is not my goal because I played for years never being monetized. I'm a D1, D2, double D gamer. And so it really just, you know, can I hide my head here and the nuke won't bother me? That's a question. We need to test that. Now, I know the nuke will blast you back. It will blast you back. And I shouldn't have done that because it immediately went away. I know that, but I did get a little bit of bolt charge.
I jumped off the thing because I had a break, so not there.
No worries.
Nick, I know he has to be a YouTuber. You know, the funny thing, Guardians, listen to this. Listen to this. I do a lot of shorts because one of the YouTube professionals said, you know, if you want to get any traction on your... She got me in the face. If you want to get any traction on your channel, you got to do some shorts. It's just the way the world is going. So we've been focused on pulling out a few little snippets here and there from live streams. And it's been working. So I'm real thankful about it. But somebody out there, here's this. Somebody out there follows me. And they know exactly, they get notified whenever I post any type of video. No matter long video, short video, you know, it doesn't matter. They follow me. And every time that it comes out, every time, I get a big O. Nick JS, thank you. Thank you, buddy. Nick JS, thank you. Every time something goes out, I get an immediate thumbs down. So it's not a casual person who would like, you know, not like a gaming video or not like me. And, you know, that's going to happen. It's okay. It's somebody that follows me and gets notified and immediately they give a thumbs down. They don't have time to watch a 30-minute clip. They did not watch me bake or cook the chicken from the Destiny cookbook. Which, by the way, that video's up and the chicken was phenomenal. So it's somebody that just immediately got my video and gave me the thumbs down. Who are you? Come in and chat. I want to find out what the deal was. I want to find out. And by deal, I mean you're putting a lot of energy into disliking me. It has to be draining. It's got to be draining on that person. But 99% Guardians... 99%, it's good, and I appreciate each and every one of you for that. When I start getting more, I'm gonna do a hate mail Tuesday. I think that's gonna be. Let's turn
I
those
would-
lemons into lemonade and do a hate mail Tuesday. I'm gonna need more
I would
hate
prob-
mail though.
I would probably say, Rans, if you get any like hate mail or whatever in your shorts or whatever, I would just ban them completely, straight away.
You and
It's not
Havoc
worth-
think the same because Havoc said just ban them immediately. Just get rid of them.
Having people on your channel like that are just it's not worth it, because the people here that are watching you continuously know that you're a great person. So don't let these people belittle you or make you feel bad. Just play how you want to play.
Zatu, you were correct. You were absolutely correct.
Yeah.
The thing about it is, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying, you get 199 great comments, and then you get one that's just acid from somebody. And what happens is you tend to think about, that acid one. Am I alone in that, or do a lot of people kind of, does it get on to you when you get that one note that's particularly abrasive? Holy cow!
I used to care so much what people thought about me in general when I was younger, but now I just don't let it get to me anymore. Just ignore it pretty much, because it's just
Yes,
they've got
yes.
they
You
got
say
to
when
say
you're
like,
younger, but aren't you like 22 or 23?
I appreciate I'm 27.
Oh, you're still just very. Oh no, she went shielded. You robbed my fun, ma'am. Guardians, I need to see. I was talking to Nikki Satz today, and whoa, my gosh, hello. And we were talking about this one. There's still a crow's nest up there that works.
I'll kill these chants before I get you up.
Ransom got me. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, cool.
All right, now she decides to go all available. I guess I could use my heavy weapon and a shield.
Yeah.
Holy moly, Ascendant Shards. Everything good I've ever dreamed of, all in one place. The top floor apartment in the Scarlet Keep.
Hash Lagoon is
Guardians, if this were bigger, we could have a Halloween party here.
But Hash Ladoon's presence is no coincidence.
Hash Ladoon. And Hash Ladoon, I think she's related to the guy in the Conan the Barbarian movie. Maybe the part 2, the one with Arnold. What? No bacon? Let's see how we did. Datey, you're looking good. You're looking good. I see you've dipped your toe in here enough to get some of the good stuff, though. Zatu with 107, Datey with 131. I had 56. Damage ranged from 55 to 157. Guardians, the best thing about this was hanging out with friends. Let's do something else. That was a good one.
What was even that gun? No.
I have got to go through Scarlet Keep and just start attempting. The journey can be long, arduous. The road to hoe could look infinite. Sharpen your blade and be the knife that cuts the darkness in two. That's how you got to go in and face them, Guardians. Be the blade, cut them in two. All right, Datey, Zatu, can you guys do another one?
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro, Lord, hello, buddy. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. These are so much fun. I want this little list to just be a part of the game. Now, listen, this is part of the game right now, which means probably, a few little crunches of numbers. This can be in the game all the time. And I would like that. I would like it. Now, I love Lake of Shadows. I do. But should I give something should we look at something that's going to be a pain? Will this be a thorn in the bottom of your big toe? Even your pinky toe. It could be that bad. This could be a bee sting on your pinky toe. Battleground Mars. This is the multi Savathûns, but isn't the Battleground Moon? The Battleground Moon is probably... Is that the most difficult GM we have this season? Dady, Zatu, what are your thoughts? What's the most
I don't
challenging
even
one
know what
here?
that is.
I would say that is probably the most painful one. Yeah, not hard, just painful. So you get melted by one of those Seraphim clones, you're done.
Ooh, I know, Guardians. And now listen, this is full confession. It is on digital. Out of all these Grandmasters for like the last year, the one that I have lost more times than I've won it is PsyOps Battleground Moon. Let's take a look at it. This is going to be a big bonus for machine guns, Arc Surge, and Void Surge. 25%. If you use Arc and Void, you get a 25% bonus right up front. They are going to be Barrier and Unstoppable. Now, I love it when the barriers come stomping at you and they have one thing on their mind: flatten you like a pancake at brunch on Sunday. Solar threat, 25% increase to incoming solar damage. The initial battlefield is a warm-up. The second battlefield gets really tough, but things get going when Savathûn's Ghost, her shadows, whatever they are, when they come out, the ball game gets started. Guardians, let's go in and take a look at this and see what we could do. Oh, we should all equip 1,000 voices? What makes you say that? Is that Soupy? Is that the meta? Is that thinking outside the box, or is that 100% in the box and we've been taped up? I don't know, but let's go in and just have a little bit of fun. Oh, make it a challenge to use something different. Soupy, I like what you're thinking. I think we need to do like a challenge Saturdays with music. Guardians, do not forget that on Saturday and Sunday, I'm exclusive on Twitch, live with music. Bring a couple of your favorite songs. Let's hang out together. Let's have a few beverages. Let's push back the darkness in Destiny 2. Saturday and Sunday, exclusive on Twitch with music. Nikki says green and blue weapons only. Nikki, do you know, a couple of days ago, we were talking about Destiny God. Absolutely. I mean, I think he's pinnacle right now, but prove me wrong. Leave a comment if you're watching this past the live stream. I think Esoteric is probably pinnacle Destiny 2 gamer right now. He's just really good. And I saw him recently go through like no damage with a bunch of blue weapons on. It was astounding. Esoteric, you need to come in and hang out. Somebody said that Esoteric showed his face in some of his earlier videos because he played a lot of Minecraft. And I went back to look because I was thinking, who is this guy? Who is this guy that raises the bar? I want to know. I want to know. And I never saw anything with a picture of him. You can hear his voice. You know, there's definitely vocals on some of those earlier videos. Sir, you walked right by me. I guess he thinks I'm not a threat. Zatu, that move, it's for the record books. Bards will be singing that song of your glory and bravery in battle for years to come. It was a thing of beauty.
Oh, I got melted by that Zealous Bane there, I think.
Holy cow, how many hits does it take to freeze him? I've got teammates on the battlefield that are down. I've got to make haste. Oh my gosh, I didn't see him. Okay, that was a warm-up. We're going to need that erased from the digital. Your Honor, the defendants are innocent.
Fell.
All right, let's get out of here and start over.
I would say if you see a zealous bane, try not to kill it, because that's what I died to that there, and I wasn't.
Don't aggravate the Lucent Hive. That's what you're saying, right? Or no, the Bane. That was where was the
Yeah.
Bane at? Did you get him when you went down?
I think someone killed it, and I died to the explosion. I think.
Did he have a backpack on?
Nah, it's just what zealous banes.
That's what they do when they blow up, right? They just explode.
Yeah.
All right, Guardians, we have just heard words of wisdom from Xatu, legend from Scotland. Let's go back in.
When Sim Legend.
Oh my gosh, you know what? I was doing research on the special cookies that I'm going to be making to celebrate all of our Guardians in Scotland. Video will be coming soon, Guardians. But today, on my little afternoon lunch break, I was actually doing some research on the cookies. And I want to make kind of like a Walker's butter cookie. And there's a special recipe for the Walker's variety, because there's also, there's like another version of the butter cookies that are from one of your neighbor countries. And I'm not going to reveal the ingredients, but you'll have to tune in because it will be under the Gamer Snack videos, because I want to go around the world just as a big thank you to all the Guardians around the world who hang out with me, who play with me, who watch, and do Gamer Snacks from every country. And I've got Xatu coming up next, and it's going to be a fun video. But there is a slight variation on how the cookie is made in Scotland versus, I guess, really Ireland. So it's very, it's interesting when you see these subtle variations. But I look forward to putting that video up and having you guys give me some feedback on it. And I look forward to munching on those cookies. That's what I'm saying. Now, Guardians, here we see Xatu is really in a habitat where he thrives, and Deity is offering a lot of support because we are seeing huge numbers. And by that I mean the enemies of mankind are on the battlefield, and they are emboldened. They are emboldened.
I don't know how I survived there, but I'll take it.
Skill. You pulled down deep and you reached in and grabbed the power of light and you made your way through, and it was a thing of glory. Guardians, when the dust settles and the bones have been counted, only we shall be standing. That's simply how it has to be.
The Drain Bane there as well.
Guardian down.
Nice.
I consecrated.
Oh my gosh, these are so hateful. Somebody called ahead. Ooh, that one needs a Snicker bar. Top half of the magazine only. I mean, I put 3 bullets in him.
I see a shield.
That's a new
Oh
Bane
my
that's sent.
gosh, he sent me on a free vacation. I hope this
You should
comes with
melee
a
and
beach
take the shield
towel.
off.
We have to melee him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cute.
Guardians, I just found out today, at 500 years of age, I just found out that you can live over there. I didn't know that. He hit me so hard, he blew me into safety. And I lived. I lived. Is it just me, or are these enemies feeling particularly powerful? They've had a booster shot of some kind. Hive, Voodoo, Ayat, Ayat. You know, even the mighty old reborn, redone, 2 million years younger Crota, Oryx, the Taken King, I can't tell them apart. They all look the same. He was, really surprised at where things had gone with his teachings. And I don't blame him. Your children have gone crazy, buddy, and you got to reel them in. Now, witches are plentiful here. Witches are plentiful. I'm going for the heavy crate.
You need to dunk your remote in because you picked it up, Daddy, I think.
Gotcha. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Where is she? Ooh, look at him trotting my way. I don't know how he knew that I was coming, but he did. Fireballs on the battlefield. Fireballs. But yeah, Esoteric Guardians, if you haven't watched his channel and you want to be amazed, check out Esoteric. It's really a treat. The bar was raised, and I'm always a fan. And luckily, I've got to play with a lot of people. They're bar raisers. And by that I mean they show you what's possible in the game. And when you get someone like that, you stand up, you pay attention. Because, oh, look at her. Look at her.
Just
Your
remember,
dress is torn and your crown is crooked.
every 4 remotes we dunk, a Servitor will, not a Servitor, a Shrieker will spawn in, so just be careful. So I'm going to dunk these 3 in the middle here, and the Shrieker's going to spawn in the middle, so get ready.
Yeah, Luce and Hive are going to come in. He's probably a hunter, and he's got built-up ability. By that I mean he's going to have all kinds of blade barrage, everything that you can imagine. He's going to have it all at once. He's a special effect gone haywire, and he's running right now.
I'll go and get the other one, my super. Wherever he is.
He's over here, on the right side.
Oh, yeah, he must
Ooh,
have...
nuke on the battlefield. Nuke on the battlefield.
So he killed one over here, I didn't think.
Yeah.
All right, he's down.
Oh.
Look, witch. We see you, tribute bearer. Who did that?
There's a drain and Bane in the middle as well. We're gonna dunk these on the left, so get ready. There might be a Shrieker gonna spawn in a sec.
Headshots matter. Headshots matter.
Yeah, get ready. It's gonna be out now. Nice.
Holy cow! Look at all that horde.
Got my super.
Oh, I can breathe. I can breathe. How many more of those things? We've got 9 of 12. The battle rages on.
Yeah, we just need 3 more motes. Didn't take us too long to get them.
Wow, I feel like we're getting an extra bunch of bads. Oh, she was vile. Great joy was brought to me when I slammed down on her like that. Great joy. And look at that. They've put the depository all the way on the other side. Wham, bam, wham, balam. Whoa, Black Money. Bam, balam.
Nice
Cue the
job.
music. Cue the music. Guardians, remind me that tomorrow I do want to play some Taylor Dane. I want to play some Taylor Dane. I've not heard any Taylor Dane in a while. Not to be confused with Taylor Swift, because we get to hear her all the time. Taylor Dane. 1980s dance queen, Taylor Dane. Some of you may know her, some of you may not. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and we're going to play some Taylor Dane. All right, now I'm running, and I have saved the big cabal before. Now, isn't there 2 big cabals here? There
Only
used to
one.
be 2 big cabals. Now, is there only 1?
There was only one, I think.
No, I think there was 2. I do. I believe we had 2 of them come out. It could have been a glitch, but I remember thinking we had to save them both. He's behind me! Oh my gosh, Shrieker! There went Deathless. I'll never make it to the barbecue party on time. Guardians, it is the perfect time for barbecues because we're not really... We don't really have mosquitoes yet. And they'll come out a little bit later and they'll ruin your backdoor barbecue. And I don't put pesticides out because I have ladybugs. I don't want to kill my ladybugs. So no backdoor pesticides in the garden. All right, this is where it gets rough. It really gets rough here.
Yeah,
It's
the weather's
spread
been
out.
nice last like week or so.
I'm going to throw a shield down, and I'll get another one immediately.
Alright.
We're all
Yes.
prepping.
Just don't stay all together, because they...
The lightning bolts will eat you alive.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Oh, she ain't going to like that. She ain't going to like that.
The nuke as well. Watch out.
See how that knocks you back, Guardians? Now, do we have the ability to stand on the platform up there?
Those
You do,
synaptic
yeah.
sections represent the Witch Queen's hold over her subject. Use the synaptic spear to
Holy
I am
cow!
I am gonna take care of this champ first, so...
Who did that? Awful Savathun's ghost. Destroyed my shield, took me out. Ma'am, your corn bed's raw in the center. Get out of here.
So, we just need to grab the thing from... Oh wait, there's another champ out.
Oh my gosh, did you see that crawl through space and time? Awful. Awful, Guardians. We do not concede. Thank you, Dady. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm going to have to grab this and
Gotta stick
hey,
together.
that I can make it.
The nuke on the right as well. There was a nuke.
Oh, she's angry.
Nice.
I feel like I need a shotgun. Well, I have something better, right? I have Tanasha's with Chill Clip. Now, Guardians, I need wings on my feet coming up because we're going to get the girls here and they're hungry.
Probably focus the left one first, I think.
Going to the
No
left,
chance.
going to the left.
There might be a champ middle, I'm not too sure, I can't remember.
Let's see what's going
Be an ogre if it's not a champ.
Oh my gosh, don't let me die. No champ, yellow bar ogre. Thank you, Nikki. Holy cow! That ogre can see through
on.
space
Yeah,
and
trying to get
time?
him. I got him though.
And these flimsy hive structures? What are these made out of? Paper wads? I feel like it's spit and debris. You know they have the thrall chewing up all the leftover whatevers and they build this stuff out of that. Oh my gosh. Guardian Dam. Guardian Dam. She is burning the
I'm dead as
ground.
well. I'm done as well.
Dady. Reach deep into your tricks in the game. Stay alive. Stay alive.
I actually hate moths, man. They're so annoying.
The lucent moths, really, they bring death in a flutter.
I should be pretty free here. Nice one.
Guardians, do remember that this is a Grandmaster Nightfall. Give me my spear.
Keep it in
Poseidon
the wall.
himself would be proud to wield this thing.
I do not want to get over this here, please. Okay.
Is she gone?
Yeah, left one's dead.
Yeah, we can take the right one from this side now. It should be pretty safe to do this.
Whew, I can breathe. I can breathe about you, darling, if you want me to. Now, Guardians, remember, there will be more of her little minions make their way in. This is not a home run. This is simply a continuing step in a long staircase.
So you rounded third base, honestly. Pretty close.
Guardian down.
Holy.
Maybe wait to kill. Oh,
She's dead. I'm glad she's dead. Now, the big one's back on the battlefield. This one lives. Ugh. Can I survive if I go out there and thunder crash her? I better thunder crash this bunch first.
Nice.
Lucent moss everywhere. Loose on the battlefield.
There's a couple moths. That is for sure.
Only a couple.
So not as much as Ghost of the Deep, man. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. I wish I could like erase that from my memory, but I guess that's not possible.
Blinded by the light. Get out of here, ma'am.
Nice.
Now I
That
find
is
an orb.
nice.
Now I find one. You know, Guardians, I didn't activate my Tome of Want. You know, that's probably held me back. That was what it was. That's what it was. My Tome of Want.
I should like to speak with your Eris Morn about these hive rituals.
And look what the rewards are. Can you believe it? The best weapon ever
So I can take
created?
it back.
Shadow Price.
Yeah, yeah.
I should
Again.
have known. Eris,
All right, let's look at this. 317,000?
my father once told me that I used
That's
my words
exceptional,
like a club.
Guardians. It was
When
the
I should wield
team.
them
It
like
was
a
the
knife.
team. Daddy Love with 255. Zatu with 122. I had 77. I had a broom. I had a dustpan. I was on cleanup. I was on cleanup. Somebody's got to do it. Guardians, that was a good one. What was the time on that? Under 20 minutes. Under 20 minutes. I felt grand. I felt good. And Guardians, as always, our journey here is to protect the citizens of the last city. I feel like we need to like train the citizens. Are there trains? Do we have people down there training them in the battlefield? I feel like that's what we need. Now, Guardians, let's go into one. If Deity and Zatu can hang out, let's go into one that's not going to be quite so, arduous. Arduous.
You want to do a challenge run this time in the GM or?
What do we
Spice
need to
up.
do, Zatu? What do we need to do?
I don't know. We can run specific weapons or something. I don't know.
I've got everything except Euphony. Chat, I know Soupy mentioned this, Nikki mentioned it. What should we do here? What should we do? I love 1,000 voices, but I'm telling you, 1,000 voices, would it give us a thing except a headache? I don't know. There's a couple of weapons out of the heavy that I love. 9 trace rifles versus 1 Grandmaster. 9 trace rifles. We can't stun the champs. Now, come on. We bring it down to earth. Bring it down to earth. We got to have something, some way to get through there. We could all run trace rifles. I do like Microcosm. It's a, it's a champion. What else have we got that would be a lot of fun? Let me look. Oh my gosh. Finality's Augur. We could all do runes all over the place and watch them get blasted out of the sky. I did complete though the catalyst for Finality's Augur. Was it worth the investment? Did I spend too much time on this weapon? Leave a comment down below. Finality's Augur with the catalyst. Now let me look. What else have I deleted everything? Queenbreaker. Now I do, feel like Queenbreaker could have some advantages. Should we all do a Queenbreaker? I do love 1,000 voices, Soupy. I do. Shotguns. We did multiple shotgun runs. Sebro and Nikki and I did several Grandmasters with shotgun only, and it was an absolute hoot. If you missed it, it's been digitized on my channel under the video section. We ran some of those, and Zatu, did you run some of the shotgun ones, or were you at work that day, or Or running, I think you might have been in raids.
No, I was watching. I think wasn't it you, Nikki, and it was you, Nikki, and someone else.
Severo, I think,
right?
wasn't it? Or who? No, was there somebody else involved in that? Queenbreaker. I do like Queenbreaker. Parasite. We could all run Parasite, grenade launcher. But Grand Overture, fully automatic, slow firing slug launcher with a charge time. Oh my gosh, I think I'd rather take Deterministic Chaos. What could we get through? We've done the shotgun, though. We've done the shotgun. I'm saying, should we do Trace Rock? Triple bow. Now, I do like that, Nikki. I'm for that. I'm liking what you're giving here. Triple bow. Guardians, Zatu, Datey Love. What do you guys think about triple bows? Could we make it?
Yeah, we can make that work.
All right, let's find it, Guardians. Let's find it now. I have saved most bows. There's a few that I have deleted. They're gone, and I'm glad they're gone. But there are many that I have saved. Let me just make some space. What would I move out of here? Forthcoming Deviants. I wasn't thrilled with Forthcoming Deviants. But Division, you're going into storage. I don't know if you'll ever come out again. A Division, just listen, rocket assisted sidearms, they're it. They're the thing. Now, what weapon? Whistler's Whim, adept with Archer's Tempo. I am sure that Nikki and Zatu begged me to destroy this. I'm sure. So, should I walk on by? Cue the music, walk on by. Let's look. What else have I got here? I did really take a lot of them out. Neopotolimus. It's Roman. Sneak bow. Increases hold time and reload speed and prevents radar pings from shooting while crouched. That could be, because I would basically be invisible.
If you want Ransom, you can have a look at what I'm using for triple bow.
All right, what are you saying?
Got the garden bow with kinetic tremors on it as well.
I deleted a lot of mine, and it's not going to load, Zatu. Let it take a moment. We've overwhelmed the system. Oh no, don't tell me now it's frozen. Frozen. Alright, let me get out of this. I think that sometimes freezes it up. Now let me try it. Accrued redemption. I'm sure I had accrued redemption. Have I deleted my accrued redemption in a fit of rage? A time of ill-conceived advice? But you can build that, can't you? Can't that be built?
Yeah, it's craftable from garden.
All right. I don't think I don't want to really craft one. The crafted stuff, I always feel like I gotta keep it. So I guess I will use this Archer's Tempo. No, it's a 1900. So I can use one of these to take it up. What would I use? I've got a lot of 2020s here. Something could be used to take this thing up. Overflow close to melee. Overflow's good though, but I'm gonna use it because there's someday, Guardians, I will get a good rake angle adept. I will get it. Now I'm gonna take this up because I don't have a lot of bows and I don't want to make one. So I'm gonna take that. Kinetic Tremors is a beautiful thing. We all know it. And I can't really, if I use triple bows, I can't use Le Monarque. I'm going to have to pull out Leviathan's Breath because that's the only option. Okay, let's take a look at this. Archer's Tempo and Incandescent. This is Strident Whistle. Let's go on further. Let's dig a little deeper. Tyranny of Heaven with Archer's Tempo and Explosive Head. Arsenic Bite with Rampage and Explosive Head. Pre-Asti Annex with Archer's Tempo and Explosive Head. I do like this weapon. I do. Lethophobia. Lethophobia. That's a no for me. Why do I have that? And I built that way. All right. Point of the Stag. I think I'm going to go the pre-Asti Xanax. Nasty Xanax. Asti Annex. I'm going to do that with Archer's Tempo. Explosive Head or Incandescent? Zatu, what would you do?
Go Incandescent, probably.
All right, now, is that, what level was that? Okay, let me put up this. Store it, and let me grab a 2020. I want to be prepared. I'm with, you know, an incredible team, and I want to do good. I want to, you know, stick my finger into the pudding and give it a taste and say, I helped. Now, what else can I take out here? Truth Teller. I don't think I'm ever going to use that. I'm going to use that to take this weapon up. All right, let's take this up to a 2020. And then I'm going to have to pull out... I don't think I have Leviathan's Breath in here. The last time I used it was in the new dungeon. And I think after that, I started giving it the big heave-ho. Because other weapons just cream of the crop. So I'm going to pull it out and take it up. Or 2010, I think 2010 would still be okay here. Journey,
should be.
collections... let's go into exotics. Let's go into power weapons. This is the only option, Guardians, if we're really looking at triple bows. I feel like we need to get Sammy Cat on the hotline. Sammy Cat, where are you? I like to watch Sammy Cat and her exploits with a bow. She's really good. Equip. And then... or should I have done a void? Should I have done double voids here instead of... Because then it would have still worked with my... It would have still worked with this, Guardians, if I would have done all void. Let's take a look at this. Did I have... Was there a void option? I don't think I had another void option. Solar... solar, arc. Man, oh man, I have just ravaged my vault. It's been ravaged. The only thing I had was lethophobia, permeability, and disruption break, and I don't know that that would have been, you know, conducive to victory. You know, disruption break... That just doesn't thrill my soul. That doesn't reach down and stir me. And that was it. That's basically it. Oh, here's one. Fortunate Star, Archer's Tempo, and Destabilizing Rounds. Balls, Maloney. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for that. Archer's Tempo. I love Archer's Tempo. Destabilizing Rounds. Reload speed. Would this be a good one? I feel like this doesn't need to be hated on. So I am going to grab it. All right. Which one is it going to be? Nikki, Soupy, which one? You know, I feel like this will be a challenge. This will be a challenge. Which one should we choose here? Lake of Shadows, Warden of Nothing, Insight Terminus. We've just been through Scarlet Keep, and we've been through the Moon. Soupy, I have everything except Sunless Sail, and that would only be a 2-man because we'd have to go through Sebro. Hypernet Current is good for bows because there's a lot of distance enemies in there, a lot of them. Should that be the one? It's Overload and Unstoppable.
How do you have Scarlet Keep? We just did it.
Which one?
Scarlet Keep. Did we not just do that?
He's got a node though.
Oh. Doesn't it
Datey,
go
which
away
one
after you
was
have
it? Let
a
me
node?
turn Datey's chat up. I didn't hear you, Datey.
That isn't how the node works this episode. It's kind of weird.
Oh.
You can run the so, for example, if you've guilded Conquer before, you can get access to most of the GMs apart from Sunless Cell. So you can just keep running them over and over. Like I've already guilded my title, so I can't.
And I
use the
was
node anymore.
pre-warned, Datey, not to click it off, and so I'm still able to, run them.
I see.
All right, now, Guardians, which one are we gonna pick? I do love Hypernet Current, and I feel like because there's a lot of distance in there, there's opportunity to use a bow. I also really love Lake of Shadows, but I know I am going to be DED. Let's look at this. It is Arc and Void Surge. It is Overload and Unstoppable. The Overload will be the pain in there, but there are ways to stun them. Ooh, Nikki, that sounds like math. That sounds like we got to do the math. Which one? Lake of Shadows? I love Lake of Shadows. The raid bow. I deleted my raid bow. I think I did anyway. Or maybe I just pulled it out. What was the raid bow? This is arc and void damage. Folks can vote for a GM if they'd like on Twitch. Thank you, Soupy. Am I not live on YouTube? It happens that way sometimes. All right. I don't know now. Let's just do one to warm up. Datey, Zatu, you're on the fire team. What's your vote for?
I'm easy.
Same.
Dealer's choice. Dealer's choice. The table. I have the table. What am I going to do? I love Lake of Shadows. It was the first Grandmaster I ever completed solo. And I worked on it for days, Guardians. I'm not ashamed to say it. I stand up, I look at you, and I say it was the first one I ever completed solo. And I love it. I need more of it. But I also really love Hypernet Current. Let's go in. Now remember, there is no shame in running. Run, Guardians, if it becomes overwhelming.
What's the champs for Hypernet again? Is it Overload?
Square and circle, so Unstoppable and Overload.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. What was the other one? Lake of Shadows. Oh, everything's going to be the same. It's Barrier and Unstoppable. Let's do that. Let's do Lake of Shadows because Overload, they heal so fast. Okay. We can't, Dino, we can't because there's no heavy. You have to use, you basically have to use the heavy slot for your exotic. So we can't use Wish Ender. Leviathan's Breath is the only option. That's the sad thing. I've been begging. Bungie, I know you watched the stream. 2 of my videos made it to your channel. Bungie, we need a power weapon that's just legendary. We need a power bow, legendary, and we need a power shotgun, legendary. I'm going to need that pronto by Sunday. That's what we need, really, because this is the only option. It deletes Ley Monarch, all the good exotic bows, because yes, Wish Ender is absolutely my all-time #1 favorite exotic is Wishender. It's hands down. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute.
Guardian.
I made a mistake. I still have on.
Catherine.
I still have on Tanasha's Mastery. Let me get this in. Whistler's Whim. Mistakes have been made. So this, I don't know. Pre-Asti Annex, I did like it. Fortunate Star. Let's compare them. Fortunate Star has better stability, handling, reload speed. It has a shorter draw time. It does have destabilizing rounds. Would destabilizing rounds do a thing here? Would it do a thing? Zatu, destabilizing rounds, would they be beneficial?
Yeah, because it'll give you anti-barrier, won't it?
So I'm going to do this real quick, Guardians. I have resources. This is the reason I farm for resources. I've got to take this up real quick. Words of wisdom. I love a good full inventory. It keeps the Postal Service busy. Busy, busy, busy. All right, let's take this up real quick to a level 17. And a big thank you to Zatu and Dady Love for hanging out with me. These missions that we are called to do, we do them for the people of the last city. One day, Guardians, I'm going to sit out at the sidewalk restaurants and I'm going to have a ramen bowl. And I'm going to look at the happiness and the joy in the last city. And I am going to say, we did that. We did that. Now, what do I want to do here? Grants, reload and handling, increased draw time and accuracy. Increased draw time. You really want your draw time decreased. Maybe grants increased heavy ammo finder progress for this weapon's final blows. Would that help the team? I did clean my vault. It's very clean. It's shiny, clean goodness. All right, now, I think that's really the only one here that I want to do. Increased, I mean, it should decrease your draw time because the faster you draw, the more arrows you get out. I just don't make no sense. Let's go in now. Right, I'm ready. 3 bow and arrow sets. Guardians, many of you know this, but in the real world, meanwhile, back at the fort, in the real world, when I found out that bows were coming to the game, I actually went out and took lessons to become an archer. You know, I'm certified. I'm certified to put an arrow in a bow. All right, now barrier and unstoppable, arc threat. Let's go in. 25% additional damage if we use arc or void. Let's do it. Yes, and you tell them the baby's asleep in that room. Don't go in. The baby's asleep in there. That one's off limits. That's where you pile the junk. That they don't suspect a thing. And somebody in the crowd says, when did you have a child? And you said, adoption. It's a beautiful thing. And they're like, oh. Oh. I don't have a whole lot of company anymore, Guardians. I used to have big parties here. I tried to limit it to 50 or 60.
Guardian.
But I don't do that anymore.
My doorstep again. Catherine. We have a taken infestation I'd very much appreciate your help with. How bad is this infestation? You'll see soon enough.
I'm dreading this. This has all of a sudden become a challenge.
We'll be fine.
I do believe the linear fusion rifle, would I like that one better? There's a lot of options in linear fusion rifles. I tried. How many of those does it take to get him down? I got, what, 3 good ones on him? Guardian down. Guardian down. I mean, really? Now it drops. Now it drops. I don't even know which bow to use here. Now, I can blind her. Oh, she got hateful and threw up a shield. Ma'am, your butter is not cultured. Get out of here. You know, you have that little habit that's like, ooh, I'm going to switch into a better weapon that can pop that. And then you find that there is no better weapon. You're using your best. Hit me with your best shot. Pat Benatar, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She was the queen for a long time. Pat Benatar. Somebody knocked her into next week, and I tell you, I am here for it.
My god, I'm getting drained so far away, man. Oh my god.
Wow, that's trying to destroy me.
Hate drain veins.
Holy cow! Sweet mother of Savathun, where did that one come from? They're hiding in the bushes. I'm gonna need maintenance to the church and the EDZ pronto. Those trees have got to be trimmed. This is a pedestrian
the barrier's
zone,
dead.
EDZ. Now, we are told that humanity still lives here somewhere. I don't know where they're living, but they're still around here somewhere. Finally, I got one arrow in that felt like it was a little bit conducive to me having victory in this. I feel like this was a Greek colony that settled this area because there's so many women with vases. Why is that not really stunning them? Now, I probably need to operate my tome. I need to go over here and tome it up. Currently applied, so taken scripture required. Alright, and then the tonic, I could go ahead and do this. Gain bonus intellect.
See, nothing to worry about.
Point blank range. Yes, point blank range. Now I'm running to catch Xatu and Daddy Love. My Daddy Love, my Daddy Love. Hot child in the city. Who sang it? Cue the music. Hot child in the city. Young child, hot child. Guardians, that song took the longest to reach #1 out of any song prior to that. It's the champion for the number of weeks it took to reach #1. I think it actually took about 21 weeks of up and down the chart activity. And by chart, I am referring to the industry standard that is Billboard. Although I know that now we have a lot of other charts. Spotify kind of being, you know, one that signifies success, because there are artists on Spotify that have billions of plays. Now, I'm getting close to 3,000 plays on Spotify with my theme song, No Mercy Mission. So definitely check that out.
I have to add it to the playlist.
Do. It's a great little tune. Who knew I was such a quality singer?
I'll have to check it out.
Oh, I'm gonna do a spoken word album.
You should.
But it is available on Spotify. It's available on iTunes. Wherever you get your streaming music, you can hear No Mercy Mission.
I'm looking for it right now.
Shouldn't that really have like done something to him? This is really going to curb my enthusiasm for using Tanasha, because I am so programmed to that gun right now. Like, I was really wanting to switch to it right there and make things happen. Make it happen. Look at this one coming down the hill.
So I heard of it.
Holy. Whose turn?
Oh my gosh, they really knock you. They are noxious. It's like going to a barbecue party and finding out there's no sauce on the meat. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Dry barbecue. It's a no for me. It's a no. Oh, look at this one. Yep, he's barrier. That's still going to put a little hurt on him. Hello, Bob Hatchet. I couldn't even feel that pull. That's how bad that bow was. I couldn't feel my strings tighten. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Here she comes. When she cosplays, she wears a dress and pretends she's a witch. She is the meatball of the EDZ.
When you kick a hornet's nest, surely one of them is bound to be a bit bigger than
This
the
is
rest.
Baymog,
And fleshy with tentacles?
or as her friends call her,
Ever have
Bay.
seen a hornet recently?
Hello, Bay.
Right. Well, out it goes.
Ooh, witchy woman.
Guardian down.
Why do I hate taking wizards? They just don't stop firing.
Don't stop believing. Guardians, one of my favorite bands of all time. Just really they got this phenomenal billions. Don't stop believing, billions of listens, and I'm thrilled about it. Steve Perry, you were the band. You were. No, I fell. Get off the floor. Floor is lava.
Rah! I didn't do quite as much damage as I thought I would. Get him, Ransom.
Right in her mouth. She won't get over that. Bye. Now, Guardians, lots of problems. Threshers, multiple minions of the darkness, vile, evil, despicable. I smell salt water and dirt. This is the Cabal.
I'm going to last time actually run double primary in a GM. This is interesting.
Blinded by the light. Cue the music. Cue the music. Now, I tell you, I loved the shotguns. I loved them. It was so much fun. Did they increase the draw time on Leviathan's Breath?
Make sure, if you got the catalyst, just make sure you're fully charging it, then hitting a crit.
I know, and it seems like it takes so long to fully charge it. Do I have the catalyst equipped? No. And now I can't put it in. I pulled it out of the vault, out of collections, and my catalyst is not equipped. No wonder nothing's working. Oh well, just another aspect of today's challenge, brought to you by Ramen Noodle. I don't know what I'm going to do with her. She's unruly. Girls Gone Wild, Daytona Beach, 2025. Barrier Colossus. All right. Now, I always really say, ooh, nuke. I always, say female, but these could be guys. You can't tell them apart.
You actually can. The Cabal, you can actually.
I need to know. These are secrets that somebody's been keeping.
So the female or the dominant gender of the Cabal. So they usually have horns on their.
Now, how do you know that? Callus was male, and he was the commander.
But males aren't dominant of their species, though.
Gaul was male, and he was dominant.
He might be dominant, but like the female is more dominant than the male. If that makes sense.
All right, we're going to open a card on this, and we're going to discuss that further because I need to know more. I know you know what you're talking about, but I need an education.
Just Life probably has a video on it.
Oh my good. Bife's got a video on it, Guardian, so I'm doing this.
Nice.
That works.
Oh my gosh, I lived! Clip it, snip it, put it on my channel. Miracles every day in Destiny 2. I cannot believe that. Now if I just had another Thunder Crash for the second one, we'd be in business. We could open a restaurant here. We could charge for hot dogs and hamburgers. Why is that not loading?
Nice.
And just like that, the days of being a champion were lifted from me, and I was pushed off the edge. I'm on the edge of glory. Oh my gosh, Guardian down. And they've probably activated the next zone. I'll be stuck here. No, Zatu came for me. That's teamwork. That's teamwork.
You can't stun his shield, man.
Yeah, I'm going down this way.
So dumb.
I've got Connect Charms on, so I could probably stagger them, probably, I think.
I can blind them.
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, the last time I used the legendary bow in general, this thing's kind of stinky.
Yeah.
Alright, I had to get that heavy, Guardians.
The only time I'd run a bow with, it was like Arapat mods or whatever, but yeah, this is rough.
But, you know, I'm going to put this on my channel as, you know, a speedy run by champions with bows. We'll edit it and get it under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We wouldn't do that, Guardians. I don't take out my failures to make it look good, because the failures are what allow you to be good. Without all my failures, I would have never gotten 3 Grandmasters solo. So there's hope, you know, there's hope for any Guardian. Just practice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Now that hit her before she got her shield up. I call foul on the play, ma'am. Your programming's bad.
I'm just not used to this playstyle, just being so passive in a GM. Rough.
Gosh, this thing, the little kinetic bow, it's not worth using. I mean, really, it's not.
I would use it if I had the garden one, but I never got around to getting the thing for it.
Kinetic tremors would be good here. There was a time, Guardians, when they stunned champions.
The only one bow with Connect Charms that's the Garden one, from what my knowledge.
Is that it? The only one?
Yeah. The only one.
Man, I don't know if I have it, really.
I forgot about this. Oh, man.
Oh, no, I forgot about the screaming eyeball. I should have turned around and got that dirty thing. Somebody give me some Visine. We gotta clean this place up.
Neck Tremors. Go.
Well done.
It's gonna be interesting how this washroom's gonna play out.
Oh my gosh. Here we are. No, you jumped in. Satu. Life is uncertain. Death is sure. The circle of death inside. Oh man, he gave it up pretty fast. Who are you, sir? Imposter. One of those clones from the fleet from Neo Luna. A clone.
Yeah, I'm dead. Should have put my super. Watch out, there's a knight to your left as well, Ransom, watch out. Yeah, we're done, I think.
Oh my gosh, where's everybody at?
I'm dead.
I know, but I don't even see you to
They're
rescue.
up
You're
top.
way over there somewhere.
Yeah, I
No!
don't know why my res is spawned up top.
I kept looking around and you were really high up. Shield Maiden. It's bow season. Guardians, everyone say hello to Shield Maiden, Guardian Extraordinaire. Do you know, Guardians, this is like bizarre. Shield Maiden is here, and earlier today, Chelsea Louise stopped by. Two phenomenal players here and in the same day. I'm so lucky. I am so lucky. Now, do I have any bow that can replace this, barrel of no good, which is Whistler's Whim? We almost had that. He was going down. Okay, I'm going to Fortunate Star, right? I'm going to put my catalyst on. Let's correct the mistakes first and foremost. I need to correct the mistakes. Now, is this the bow I want to use? No, I don't want to use this bow. I don't want to use it. Is there... I don't think I have any other bow. It didn't even feel like it would load. I felt like it was just, malfunctioning all along the way. It needs a recharge. What is this, though? Rangefinder and Sneak Bow with Wild Card. We're going back in, Guardians. Grab a beverage. Get your popcorn. Things are about to get bumpy. Sneak Bow. Am I going to like this any better? Increases hold time and reload speed and prevents radar pings from shooting while crouched. Could I be hidden here? Would this work? I feel like this one's so old I can't even do anything with it. Nikki says no, it's not going to work. So I feel like that needs to be deleted. It's a 2020 is the only thing it's got going for it. So I'm going to put it away. Put it away.
I would personally just delete it.
Well, it's a 2020 and I could use it to take up another bow. All right, Guardians. I feel like I'm a little bit better prepared. I've switched over to Fortunate Star, and I'm hoping that it will smile at me. I have Leviathan's Breath on, and I now have the Catalyst, which is going to be a major asset to me. And I've got Heavy Ammo Finder and Scout on, Void Loader, which I really don't need here, because the bows, Void Loader is going to do nothing, absolutely nothing. What would I put here? Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with the grenade. Yeah. I could do double of that, or causing damage with the grenade reduces your melee cooldown. I want more grenades, ultimately. I'm going to do double of those. Now, let's see. Everything else I think I'm happy with. Guardians. We go back in. The evil that lives here grows, and it must be stopped. This is a Grand Master Lake of Shadows on 3 Guardians, 3 bows each. 3 Guardians, 9 bows. Let's go in, Lake of Shadows. Be the light, Guardians. Shine wherever you see the darkness and burn them where they stand. I am unanimous in that. How am I ever going to have a cabin in the woods with a room for a pony if we can't clear Lake of Shadows for fresh water? It's the little things. It's the little things. And I've almost finished my tea. Don't miss out on my tea videos where we talk about tea bagging. Fantasy or reality, tea bagging. You'll find a couple of videos on my channel. I'm going to be doing another one. A fellow Guardian, triple S tier gamer, actually sent me a phenomenal tea scale.
We have a taken infestation. I'd very much appreciate your help with. How bad is this infestation? You'll see soon enough.
Nukes. Nukes. The funny thing is, Guardians, I feel like I have bespoke bows. You know, all my bows didn't come from the ground. But I think that mainly they're on my hunter.
We have to unstop up this time, and we can just skip all the ads if you want.
Man, I almost had him. But he recharged really quick with that shield.
Probably get through this a bit quicker this time.
Alright, are we going to do the blow up thing that gets them all gone? Is that what you're
just
talking
leave the
about?
nah, leave the unstop up. Don't kill the unstop. We can just get through this whole section, I think.
Okay.
I think this is how it works.
It's being tested right now. By you. Of course.
Yeah, see...
Oh, he's there frozen, and we can just make the swamp buggy continue forward.
Yeah, I'm not sure how this works. There's no take in this one, but there is, Il Cabal.
Oh, I got that, but they took me down for it. Dirty deeds. Done dirt cheap. Dirty deeds. Oh, in the middle position, do I soupy? I don't know if it makes any difference here. If I slot something here, you know, it will stop working. Razor cut. Hello, buddy. Hello, hello. There is some type of situation here where you can activate the swamp buggy and she'll blow. There she blows. Legionary with a slug rifle. Thank you, Datey. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I mean, I really feel like there used to be like a bigger explosion. It was a thing of beauty for a moment.
Nothing to worry about.
But, because I remember using this in Crota's End and loving it. But just then, it seemed like it had been nipped in the bud and was not really putting forth the damage I would have liked to have seen. Now remember, Guardians, there are some little sharpshooters here. You can see him taking aim for me right over there. And there was one over here, but one of my teammates took it down. Some of you are saying, why are they so uptight about a little strike? This is a Grandmaster, Guardians. We're working our way through with 9 bows. The water supply is in danger, and we must be the ones to save it. Get out of here, little cabals. Guardians, when I really get involved in gaming like this, you know, I get heated. I get heated. Now, will I thunder crash this bunch? Yes, I will. Did it feel good? Yes, it did. Gosh, who knew? How does Sammy Cat do it? Sammy Cat. I don't know how you make it, girl, because I've seen you do high-end content, just bowing it on along.
Yeah, I don't know how people use triple bows, man. I just can't.
Ooh, there's an orb. There's an orb.
That dart just pre-firing right at me there. Thank God.
Yeah.
I can't stand the rain against my window. You know, they could probably catch rainwater. I feel like there's options for the people of the EDZ. Rainwater. Bob Hatchet. Stand still, Bob. Woo, and I am not.
When you kick a hornet's nest, surely one of them is bound to be a bit bigger than the rest.
And fleshy with tentacles?
Those numbers, they're not worthy.
Right. Well, out it goes.
Guardian
Oh
down.
my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not chancing these wizards again.
Witches. Orb protections. Lay Monarch would make mincemeat out of this. I
That would be
truly
nice.
feel it would. Woo!
Well, his ref is doing decent damage though.
Yeah, I just hate this bow.
I can breathe. I can
So
breathe.
slow.
Yeah, it takes forever,
It's
but
so
it does.
clunky, like
You know, I came in here when I was working on this the other day, and I mean, I was getting good numbers. I'd have to go back and look at the weapon combo, but it definitely was putting up the same kind of numbers that Leviathan's doing, because I saw 35,000 pop up, and maybe a couple of times, and I was getting her right down the throat. Or at least I thought I was. Boom in your face. Here we are again on our own. It's these guys. I'm never quite sure what to do with them.
kill them.
Kill them all.
Take them down, Guardians. These are no mercy missions.
Oh, it's the Zealous. Get back from that guy. He will blow up and probably kill us all.
Holy cow! He launched himself like a rocket from a bad bazooka. How dare you, sir? I've been knighted by the Queen. I am almost ready to, launch.
Where?
There's an orbs back there.
Now, if I make
right behind you,
haste and
Ransom.
make my way over there, I can take that guy out, and we could avoid. We can avoid the next Thrasher.
Thank you,
Can
thank
I
you.
live?
Yeah, you can hit that last one.
Holy moly! Oh my gosh! He hit
got him,
me!
though.
He hit me!
Hit me.
Guardian down. Guardian down. I did. I landed in his face with a boom. And he stood up and spit at me. And he's still standing there. If I could have shot an arrow as I was flying through the sky, I would have practically been Superman. As it was, I was unable to do anything but fly through the sky and give a little bomb pop at the end. Up the stairs, up the stairs. And I feel like that one was frozen. Therefore, he should not have been able to shield up. Well played, Guardians. Well played.
Oh my goodness.
They play hardball. Somebody
Yeah.
check. I think that thing was greased. We're going to need to see the inflation rating on that, ma'am.
He's got tar on his fingers.
Ooh, and here we are. Here we are. Shoulder pads. Dynasty called and Crystal wants her shoulder pads back. Get out of here.
There you go.
Finally. Finally, it happened to me, and I'm just so excited. Finally!
Thank God that dude's not a boss. He's stunned and stuff. That'd be so annoying if he was.
Yeah, I was just suppressing with my prismatic grenade. It was worked out pretty well there.
Boom in your face. Boom in your face. Finishers, man's best friend. No, that's a dog.
Can you take my dog for a walk? Weather's nice. Oh, oh, oh. Take him, take him, take him. Oh, oh, oh. See his head. Huh?
There you go.
Oh, so much better.
And that's the last of them. Guardian.
Man.
Especially for continuing
Guardians,
to
that was really good. But, you know, it raises the level of challenge. That was Lake of Shadows Grandmaster with 9 bows. 9 bows. And it was a revelation of heroic deeds. Let's give out those commendations. All right, Zatu, you were absolutely phenomenal. Dady, absolutely phenomenal. Let's take a look at this. Dady Love with 124, Zatu with 53. I had 44. Damage ranged from 74 to 128. I had 7 orbs. Zatu had 7, and Dady had 22. Orbs are your friend because orbs give you supers, and supers give you the rainbow. And that was Lake of Shadows. All right, I think bows are fun, but really not. That's not where I want to live. That's not my well house. You know, this ship has been stripped, and bows need to be gone. So what do we want to do? Let's close out one just normal. Let's close out a normal one and see what we can do. Let's do Lake of Shadows on normal Guardians. And have just a little bit of fun and compare it to the prior run. Let's compare it to the prior run. Tanasha's, hello. Leviathan's Breath, you're cute, but you need to have a few more perks. You're going to need to go to the perk pool and load up. Yes, Lay Monarch, that's going to give me Overload, Unstoppable, and Barrier, but ultimately we know it's basically Barrier and Unstop in here. I could go to the trusty, handy, ever dandy, wet noodle of Destiny 2, Vex Mythoclast. Also, I think Lord of Wolves could just overpower everything. You know, if we were on another shotgun run, I do feel like Lord of Wolves would eat everything up. It's that good. It's that good. All right, Guardians, for your viewing pleasure, we're going back into a normal Grandmaster run with weapons of choice by the Guardian. This is Lake of Shadows at a 2040. Let's go in and show them what the light can do. Here we go. Here we go.
There's
Here
gonna
we
be a
go
cakewalk
now.
now.
Oh, are you ready, Zatu?
Yeah, just saying this is going to be a cakewalk now compared to the last run.
I hope so. I hope so. Now, Nikki Sats, update me tomorrow. What are you broadcasting tomorrow? Are you broadcasting?
Nicky needs to stream. He hasn't usually streamed, does he?
Well, he says he's going to stream. And Nikki, just update us. Tell us what it is that you're going to be doing. For people that might be watching this later today or watching right now that didn't hear the announcement a couple of days ago, tell us what's going on. What are you going to be doing? Who are you going to be doing it with?
Ah, Guardian. Ghost. Lovely to see you at my doorstep again. We have a taken infestation.
I'll be tuning in for sure if he does stream.
I'm excited about getting to, see Nikki stream. I think I'm going to pop popcorn. Nikki, I'm going to pop popcorn. A solo Warden of Nothing. Grandmaster going for a sub 8-minute, 15-second speed run. Now, Nikki, have you achieved that already, or if you get it, would that be your best run?
That's a lot of flight. It certainly is. We're trying something new, courtesy of our Cabal allies. Using pyramid tech? Precisely. Protect that device, and it'll clear out
8 minutes and 36 seconds are your best run?
by you. Of course.
Who did that? My gameplay, you would not believe that I've done this solo. You're not going to use consecration. No prismatic for you.
Yeah, I guess not.
Nikki, what time? 8:30 tonight? Because we need to know. We're all going to be there. Are you going to stream it through Discord also? What's the fastest? Is the Discord streaming the fastest? Or we'll just tune in at Twitch? Tonight, Nikki, this is exciting. Guardians, Nikki Sats is a world-renowned Guardian with multiple records under his belt. And I am excited to see what this will hold. I think it's going to be good. It's going to be good. 8 to 9 Eastern Standard Time. Nikki, I might have to order out and just have a barbecue sandwich brought in, so I'll be ready. And a bowl of popcorn at my side.
Yeah, I got some food calling my name after the strike, that's for sure.
It's actually working. See, nothing to worry about.
What's on the menu? What is on the menu?
I got a cookout tray from yesterday I never ate, so I'm probably gonna heat that up.
Oh, cookout as in the hamburger place?
Yeah, the restaurant, yeah.
Oh, I love the burgers. They are
Yeah, they're
top notch.
I got one yesterday and just never ate it, so go heat that up.
Cookout Guardians has such a phenomenal burger. It's tasty, delicious, goodness. Cookout. I'm not sponsored, but they're still good. They're still good.
I wish I was, dang.
You need to tell me about it, Rance, because I don't know what that is.
It's like a burger, and the flavor is like you fixed it on your backyard grill.
No. It's like a barbecue or something.
No, it's more like a char grilled burger is like what they're famous for, but they do have other menu items. Did you get the burger, Datey?
Yeah, I get the burger with their Cajun fries and a chicken quesadilla.
Oh, you're set. You are set.
Oh yeah. They got like a little bit of everything.
Oh, and Soupy says they have the great milkshakes. I don't think I've ever tried a milkshake
They
over
do
there.
have good milkshakes, but I'm trying to lose some weight. Gotta stay off that. Milkshakes are really good though.
I love a good milkshake. I want a milkshake made out of Moonbeam ice cream, mystical and magical. Moonbeam ice cream. I'm gonna need 2 scoops on a sugar cone. Guardians, I'm trying to get over, you know, the sticker shock of using 3 bows. Oh my gosh. I know that thing was there. I knew it was there. Why did I do that? Why? Oh, Salem College had a cookout nearby. When I lived in Memphis, I used to go to one. But there's one, it takes about 30 minutes for me to get to it from here because my neighborhood doesn't really allow, you know, chain restaurants. And the drive-through here is always packed for that restaurant.
Oh, yeah,
It's
always
packed
full.
all the time.
It's worse than Chick-fil-A for mine.
Yeah,
It's
now the
always
Chick-fil-A that's the
lined
closest
up.
one to me, it is backed up, but they rebuilt the Chick-fil-A so that, you know, the line wouldn't block up the interstate system. It takes me about 30 minutes to get there, though. But waffle cut fries, yum.
They are good.
You know, Guardians, stay out of the air. I know better than to jump because you put a target on your head. A big red bullseye, a target. Now, I'm going to do this. Why did I think I had a super? I don't know. Guardians, I truly looked at that and thought, I got a super. Super. But you know, my favorite, and I know I'm basically trash, right? I love Taco Bell. Give me some nachos. I just
yeah.
love Taco Bell.
That's one restaurant that's in the UK, Taco Bell.
Oh, you guys have Taco Bell?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not even tried it before, so I can tell you how it,
Legendary.
I love it because they have Dorito shells. Once you've had a Dorito shell, you can't go back.
And you can't change after that. Your life changes forever.
It does. All right, now can I
Oh, does he like blow up or something? Is that what you said?
can I do a stun here?
Get him, Ransom? Yeah.
Ooh, they got me in the air. My words of wisdom from just moments earlier. Stay out of the air. Came back to haunt me as they struck me in mid-air and brought me down, perfectly aligned with my shield. Life just as good. Destiny 2. All right, now where are we on this? Ooh, my gosh! I'm just in time. Look at them all out there on the catwalk. That thing's so
I can
rusty.
super the
How's it
guy.
supporting that much weight?
I-
We know these Cabal. They're plump.
How is he? Okay, I'm not even gonna question that.
I am totally behind the wall. I am behind the wall. Or support beam, column. You know, I'm behind it. But it says Cabal Thresher turret. They do have tracking.
I hate Threshers. They're so balanced.
The Threshers offer opportunity for greatness, though, Zatu. They offer opportunity for greatness.
Depends how you look at it, I guess.
They are really just overdone, and I'll tell you what makes it even worse. They don't have a crit spot.
You know what we need, Ransom, right? We need Exotic that just spawns a Thresher onto your enemies.
Well, or a Cabal drop pod.
Oh yeah, that as well. That would be pretty sick.
I mean, we all know that Keitel could have won. She could have won the war 100 years ago if she would have just dropped pods all over the hive. Let's see you dodge this, Sivu Arath. God of War. You stink.
Damn.
Woo, those wanted me. They wanted me bad. All right, are we ready?
Yeah, I'm on my way. Oh,
No, you trapped us out. No.
All by
You
myself.
got it, Ransom, you got it. I have like nothing, not gonna lie. My ammo's in the grave. If only I had 3 bows.
Yeah. If only.
Can't even hit his arm.
There you go.
I don't have a nade or anything to stop him. Man.
I do. I'll stop him.
Watch that go crazy, yeah.
Woo! He's got a health bar from here to Christmas.
Lord.
I can breathe. I can breathe. I can breathe about you, darling, if you want me to.
How your allergies been, Ransom? Mine have been killing me.
You know, earlier it was tragic because the streets were yellow, vehicles were
Yeah.
yellow, everything was yellow. But it's calmed down just a little bit.
Mine
Was the
still-
weather bad there?
Well,
Just
it's
pollen.
just a lot of floral and trees, and it just adds up. How dare you push me back?
Yeah, I took my dog to a park like a couple weeks ago, and it was like stepping in the grass. You could see the pollen like puff up from the ground.
That's the last
Yeah.
of them,
It was so bad here, so bad.
especially for continuing to keep.
And then we had some rains, and it kind of washed it away. And then by the next morning, it was, back again.
Yeah. Same.
All right, Guardians. 13 minutes and 34 seconds. Much faster, much better. Daily Love with 125 and 121. Zatu was 66 and 94. I had 38, 9 orbs, 57,000. Let's go to the tower because maybe something good fell. There might be a new weapon. A golden age ray gun lying in wait for us at the Postal Service, buried under a bunch of legendaries that we don't want, don't need, and never want to look at again. Let there be a very special weapon. Could there? Could it be a Shadow Price Adept? Let's find out. So, I just try to stay indoors and keep the filter changed on the climate control system and, stay out of that. But I love walking through the park and, checking the squirrels. I do my squirrel counts when I walk the park. And I try to put out some almonds and walnuts and things for the squirrels out behind the house. Just, not that they don't have food sources right now, but just so I can see them, walk around on the back deck and play looking for food.
Yeah.
Conchiquitas. Hello. Welcome in. Remember, I was born in the backwoods, raised in a cave. Vocabulary is not my strong point, but I work on it daily. I try to have, some new word that I learn. I'm getting better.
Checking.
But for everyone that asks, look at all these shadow prices. I need to, is there something I can just delete and get way?
Wow.
This is Mirror Imago. Get out of here. And I was after this Biosphere set, just hard and heavy for a long time. And then once I got it all, it just seems to drop over and over and over. Master Raoul, I'm going to need one of these. Let's decrypt. Let's decrypt 2. I'm going crazy. All right, we got 2 of them. I still, out of everything that I've gotten, Guardians, and I've had some really high numbers fall. Like, for example, do I have any of it on me right now? I think I've probably vaulted everything. I had like a 71 drop the other day. I'd never had anything that high before. All right, now, am I going to get rid of these? Absolutely I am.
That must have been a year 1 exotic. 'Cause I think they're the only ones that can get up to 71. I think.
Oh, really?
Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
think
not...
every single. I think it's every exotic up before Shadowkeep can have a chance to drop to 71.
So they mistakenly gave me something good, or will it be rotten? Let me look and see. Did I put it away?
It depends.
Oh, here it
exotic.
is. Heart of the Inmost Light. It's a 96 once it was masterworked.
Oh yeah, that's a good exotic.
This, Guardians, I don't think I'd ever had one this high before. This thing is a 96 once I masterworked it. I just don't know that I've had one like that before. It's astounding. I couldn't believe my eyes. And I finally got a fair Lorelei Splendor Helm after 200 years of trying to get a good one. I finally did. But this Heart of the Inmost Light at 96 and Resilience, look at that. I mean, I'm basically covered on Resilience with this and 1 or 2 other things, and then I can put it in elsewhere. So thank you, Raoul. My years of tormenting you about how cryptarchs are known only for their work and never by their name, Raoul. You paid me back. You gave me something good. So we're copacetic. All right, now, did I open these up? No. Let me go over here and clean this out. I'll get a nasty gram. Nobody wants a nasty gram. Unless it's from your dentist. How dare you keep coming to my office with no cavities? I'm going bankrupt. That's an okay nasty gram.
Transfer.
Do you have any plans or anything to get stuff done this episode? Ransom, are you up to date?
Oh no, Zatu, I open this game up daily and I'm always amazed at how far behind I am. There's no such thing as up to date. You know what I really need? I need to get that last thing done for failsafe that's keeping me from my title.
Well, if you want in it.
Or it's keeping me from filling out something for her that I don't have done. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be done. Guardians, let me look at this. This is a 63. These are deletes. I mean, we can't have that stuff laying around here. 63, get out of here. 64, get out of here. I do like Ashen Wake, though. Don't overlook them because they are a lot of fun. Now, let's take a look at this. These shadow prices are basically all for the recycle bin. I don't think a one of them is going to be any good to be kept. The only thing they're good for is just to level up something else. That's it. And Live Fire, thank you to everybody that made a comment on that short. I try to love Live Fire. I tried it, I hated it, and I'm not going back. So, you know, it's basically just a good one to level up something else. And that's the only thing I keep it for. All right, these are going to the recycle bin. We are a friend here at the channel to the environment. And I will say again, no animals have been harmed in the making of this video. All right, but let me look at this. Is there anything that we could just do that would be, you know, fairly a quickie? Because I have to fix dinner, and then we got to get ready. I've got to get ready to watch Nikki Satz do magic inside Lake of Shadows. Okay, where's it at? I need to find it. My journey episodes. Oh, it's not Lake of Shadows. You're doing Insight Terminus.
I think it's Warden he's doing, right?
You're doing Warden of Nothing. Give us a clue, Nikki. All right. What did I need to do? I know, really, the Dreaming City. I had to get all the Reverie Dawn gear, and you know, I haven't had anything in Reverie Dawn. 82 of 99. There's so much left there. The moon. I'm lacking in the moon. That no sense was made. The Pit of Heresy. Complete all encounters with a full fire team of Ark. That is crazy. That's crazy. This offers an emblem. Complete the solo. All right. So I completed it solo, but I died. That's what got me. I slipped and fell down one of the big long tunnels, and a moving log splintered me in two.
I think you could do that easy. Like those dungeons are very like Paracrypt since it came out, so I think you could probably get that one done.
And get it now. I could go back and do it. Do you guys want to run through it on an all Ark subclass?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's go in there, Guardians. I absolutely love Pit of Heresy. It's filled with my favorite enemy, and look at what I happen to have here. 95 Hymn of Desecrations. Let's use one, bring it down to a 94, and let's make haste over to the moon. Let's just drop off and see Eris, because you heard earlier in this broadcast the news of the day. Zatu's a 2042. He's going to be a 2050 before the season's out. And that gives me the spark that I need to gather power level. I need to be a 2050 by tomorrow at noon. Teaches Clips Collection. Hello, how are you? Nikki says it will be the Warden of Nothing tonight, which I love. you know, I need to go back and do another solo Warden of Nothing, because after I watched it back about, you know, a few times, 20, I you know, just didn't play well enough with my bow and my sidearm. If I play more consistently between the swaps and I rely on the one bullet to break the barrier on the shielded champion, I can make a much better effort of taking them down in a timely manner. That Teach, thank you so much. Teach, are you a teacher? Guardians, we have teacher appreciation coming up real soon. And everybody, you know, if there was a teacher that made an impact in your life, and you're a live streamer, content creator, put a little something out there to let them know how meaningful they were. If someone will remind me, you know, maybe tomorrow I will tell one of the teacher stories about a fourth grade teacher. Remind me it's about a fourth grade teacher, and I will know exactly what you speak of. Because we need a champion version of this. All that we can do is do standard, but I would love to see like 3 levels on this. You know, the fun, the medium, the hard, and the you better kiss your behind goodbye because you're going to be facing some murderous hive. That's the versions we need. I'm unanimous in that.
Should have like a massive version of it, because it's one of the older dungeons. Should rework all of them.
It needs to be redone, fine-tuned, and we also need Altars of Sorrow to be selectable. They can just close that whole section of the moon off. We need to be able to launch into Altars of Sorrow, you know, on like 3 or 4 different versions. I've always said that there are a lot of gamers out there that can run this stuff solo blindfolded with the blues, and we just need that extra step up. You know, the GMX, twin turbos and a Whipple supercharger with 4-wheel drive, and give them something to write home about if you are victorious. And give weapons that's the way that you would be able to get them. When somebody sees you, they're going to know, holy cow, he did the GMX. That will come out at noon on the 1st, and by 12:05, same day, Esoteric will have completed all available GMXs. Esoteric, champion of the people. All right, we're going in. I remember the first time running through this. This was spooky. It bothered me that I see dead people. And we know that when we run through this, it was haunting. It was very haunting. And it was all done, I believe, to torment Eris Morn. But Eris Morn, she looked into the eyes of death and she laughed. And she said, "Not today, death, for I am Eris Morn, and I rise up to fight and to take back what is rightfully mine." And boy, did she ever. And I cannot wait to see her do some deeds. I need to see her do some deeds, Guardians. And by that, I mean, I want to be the one to rip Savathun's wings off, but it's probably going to be Eris Morn. And I'm okay with that. She suffered on the moon. 500 years. I mean, it was 500 years. Because she came here back when, you know, the darkness hit. Okay, X, Cushion, and Ice Cream. She came here when the darkness hit with her fire team. There were 6 of them. I mean, not 1, not 2, but she had 6 fire team members. And they all went down. All except for Eris. And she lived. She lived. And I'm glad she lived. But she lived as a changed individual. Things aren't the same for Eris. They're just really not. And I hate it for
her
her.
fire team, if you ask me.
All right, somebody, Zatu, did you already get the cushion over there?
I'm doing the turret. Yeah, I'm doing that one now.
All right. Dady's going for the ice cream cone or the pizza slice. Pizza. Pepperoni.
It is
Extra
dead.
sauce, please.
Sometimes the sword bearers are very buggy.
Sometimes
spawning in
they
and
come
out.
out, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Sword bearer's got a sword.
There you go, he spawned
Hive
in there.
ogres don't. I don't like it that sometimes you have to wait on them forever. It can
Yeah.
be, you know, a real party dud. If you
Probably the
can't
buggiest
get
thing of it.
your guy to come out, it can be a party pooper.
Probably the buggiest thing of this dungeon is just those spawning of those sword bearers.
All right, and I probably need one.
Yeah, I've got a sword. I can come down.
The last one's on me.
It's on
Oh,
ransom,
what
I
ammo.
believe.
No, I'm doing it.
Oh,
Unless
did you already
Ransom
get
did
this one, Davey?
Yeah, I did the ice cream already.
All right.
Alright.
I just don't have ammo. I have one swipe left, and he's.
I'll come up.
If I get a super, I think I kill him, but.
Boing. I'm so glad that we don't fall to our death these days. It's just nice.
He's dead.
Oh, here's one. You're a day late and $1 short, sir. Get in line. Loop back around the building.
Monichon.
Now, everybody's on Arc, right?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, fantastic. Progress will be made. The destruction of the moon is imminent unless we destroy all who enter. Now, Guardians, one of the greatest weapons in the game came from this dungeon. Who can name it? Who can name it?
Premonition. Obviously.
This did have a weapon and a really fun challenge back in the day. I don't know how it would be, now. I know I was playing with some people the other day and they still need the weapon. And it's a good one.
I did so much Sherpas back in the day to get that weapon you speak of.
Yeah, and it's a phenomenal weapon. It's still good today. Oh, Teach, thank you so much. Thank you so
Yeah, I love
much.
Premonition.
I'm going to do my story. I'm going to try to remember to do it tomorrow about teachers. I did the one about the 8th grade teacher, last year for Teachers Appreciation, and they turned it into a short, or actually a long form video. Can he still get me? Oh, he gave me a boost. I'm taking this. Woo, look at that.
Go, Ransom, go.
Oh
He's
my
gonna get there
gosh,
first.
he wanted me gone.
Go, Ransom.
Why
go.
you gotta be
He's
so
gonna go
mean?
first.
Oh! That's a tie.
It was a race. It was a race. Winner,
So-
winner, chicken dinner.
I don't know if you guys have ever had this bug before, but sometimes these ogres can just not despawn and they can just keep on
Yeah.
shooting you from the plate.
Had that.
Oh, I've never had
Yeah.
that before.
Remember times. So cool.
Yeah, I can confirm I've had that and it's really annoying. I think they despawned, yeah. They're not there.
Wow, I mean, really, these sidearms, they're like shotguns. with more ammo.
Yeah. Yep.
Whee!
Are we gonna see you doing like a Soul Falls dungeon at some point, Ransom? Since you've done your GMs.
I need to, Zatu. It should be on my list of achievements that I need to get done. I've soloed them, but it's never been, you know, a concern to be solo flawless.
Yeah, if you want the Soul Falls, just start from the easier ones like Shattered Throne and Pit. That's like a good starting point.
Yes. Because now I wouldn't have to be concerned about that ogre in the Dreaming City for Shattered Throne. Because when I did it, he was still extremely difficult.
Yeah, he's a pushover now.
But the last time I ran through there, it was, you know, like I basically pulled out a pea shooter and took him down.
Yeah.
Have they addressed that? Have they ever talked about, you know, how stuff like that, how that becomes a thing?
We just get stronger.
It's just power creep. There's nothing you can do about it.
But it seems like as we get a little bit stronger, the enemy should grow stronger.
Depends how you. It just depends. Like the enemy did become stronger when they introduced like the Lucent Hive into the game, but
Boy,
yeah.
the Lucent Hive, they were an absolute handful when they came out. I remember going to the Throne World and the entrance to the raid. There's 2 Lucent Hive knights that stand guard there.
Yep.
My gosh, that was so... they were challenging. And I went there the other day to, you know, complete some of my bounties, whatever they were. Triumph, Fane, Xenophage. Yes, you got it, buddy. You got it. And it really just... They were so easy. I could... Oh my God. It was so easy. It was shocking how we just took them down with an auto rifle.
I'd probably say like the Dread is probably the more annoying enemy type they've added, probably.
Yes.
Yeah, they are something else.
The little drain
remember-
guys, they're really the most obnoxious on the battlefield. I thought this was beautifully rendered, Guardians. I mean, ultimately, it was an achievement here when they did this. It truly was. Now, I have to wonder, how deadly would I be if I could do the whole sword thing? You know, if I could eager edge it everywhere I went, how incredible would it be? And this thing right here, Guardians, I'm going to say it out loud. I'm putting it on digital. This does not need to have a 45-second revive time. In fact, I don't think anything in the game, unless it's maybe on a competition day, needs a 45-second revive time.
Yeah, they're a little insane for that one.
It's just too long. It really is.
I understand it for if it's like a darkness zone, but this is just like a jumping section to get to the next encounter.
Yeah, it needs to be brought down. It really does.
There shouldn't even be like like the maximum amount of timer on this should be like
15 seconds.
not even now. I'd say 5 seconds, like maximum.
Yeah, I'm for that too. I was trying to be just, meet me in the middle kind of thing with them.
Yeah.
But I'm for that. I'm for that, Zatu, for sure.
I feel like if it's just if there's I don't like you see the ghost icon underneath your health bar, that's a darkness zone. So if it's not a darkness zone, like it should just be like a normal timer.
Yes,
respawning
I
in.
agree. I agree. What do I want to use here, Guardians? I think I'm going to stick with just what I've been using recently because I love it. I need more of it. All right, let's get rid of that. I think I'm okay here. Oh, Blasphemer. I used to want this so bad. Anytime I see dual loader, it's an instant delete. Delete, delete. But try out Xenophage is a thing of beauty. It feels good, sounds good, looks good, is good. Xenophage.
Not use that gun in so long, man. That gun used to be so good when it came out.
There's some weapons that I just love. I want, a couple of them to be made relevant again. I don't want to depend on the artifact all the time. I want some weapons just to remain good.
Yeah. My gripe with Xenophage is just the reload on it. It's just so bad. They need to add a catalyst for it that gives it auto loading or something, or reconstruction. That would make it really good. I would use it way
Well,
more.
it's been nerfed twice, hasn't it? I don't remember for sure, but it seems like twice they've done something to it.
I don't know if it's been nerfed. It's just there's no point in using it when there's better options. I do remember they did nerf it, but they reverted it back to what it used to be, because it was doing hardly nothing against certain enemies.
That's like the Cabal weapon. It was really so good there for a while. Bye! Now that was somebody's kid right there. I don't remember whose kid that is. Ethan, the only thing kind of crappy about Xeno is the ammo economy. I think, I don't know now. It was slowed. Did they ever bring the slow rate back up? I don't remember.
Yeah, they did. That's the change I was talking about just there.
The
So
fire
they
rate
did,
was increased back to what it normally was.
Yeah, they reverted that because it was just bad. 'Cause I remember people using it, and I think Garden back in the day. Then they fixed it.
Ooh,
Because people
Guardians,
used to-
look. Pit of Heresy. Check it. Complete all encounters with the full team on Void subclass. How quickly could we get through there? Could we do one more? Could everybody switch to Void? Could we Void it up?
I guess we could.
Yeah.
Let's do Void. I think I'm still good here, Guardians. Look at this. No, now here, this changed. So I'm going to have to make a change. Now, ultimately, I need to do away with this, though, right? I'm going to swap out of that. And Void, defeating targets with Void damage grants a bonus to Void weapons. Is that the way I should go? Or should I go up here to Mask of the Quiet One? Gain ability energy when you are damaged while you have a Void super equipped. Final blows grant Devour. So there's that. But I actually really do like Doomfang. Void damage, bonus to Void weapons. All right, let's do that. And this works with my outfit. I still look good. I still.
I was gonna say something real quick.
Go ahead,
If you
yes.
wanted, because I know you want the armor from Dreaming City, right?
Well, yes, because I need the full set of armor if I'm ever gonna do that triumph.
So I was gonna bring up, you could, so I know they've added all like the Soul Clash triumphs, like the older dungeons. So if you wanted to ever smash them out, wait for it to be farmable, and that'll give you like the armor and that from the dungeons, and you run it.
Oh, and this is farmable right now, isn't it?
That was our first run, so I'm not too sure. Let me check.
I think it is. I think this is, the featured
I think
dungeon
it's one of the pinnacles right now.
for pinnacles.
Yeah, so weekly dungeon is Pit and Grasp of Avarice. Yeah.
All right, Guardians. Let me look. This is a 17. I need something else here. 32. That does it. And I still look good. I still look good. C-Bro, how are you, buddy? Hello, hello. Guardians, C-Bro's in the house. I feel like today has been a grand day. A grand day. All right, let's go to space. Let's go to space. Return to orbit. Datey, are you able to come back in?
Yeah, Scotty, you gotta be in orbit. I can't. Moment.
C-Bro, it's been a good one for you. And Xenophage was your first exotic. I really loved it, and the whole mission was good. I remember Dado had a big o guide how to get Xenophage. We were running around on the moon looking for big o bowls of fire. It was a lot of fun. It was. And we went through with a lot of people in there to try to help them, get the weapon. A lot of clanmates, a lot of them. Guardians, to all the people who've recently joined Coterie of Arms, welcome. It is good to see you. Thank you for coming in. The clan is very active. We've got a lot of members with a lot of knowledge, and so you're going to have a lot of fun. It just snowballs. You're going to have a lot of fun. Sunlight, what are you trying to do? So here we go again, Guardians. These, why have I had these for so long? I don't know. And there's a bow. This is the Ananesis. Something like that. I'm close. See, bro, I come in and I hung out in your live stream the other day. Now, see, bro, are you going to be watching tonight when Nikki goes for his record, for his personal record? He's after his personal record. Nikki Satz is going to try to get in at 8:15, 8 minutes 15 seconds on the Warden of Nothing solo. And I'm excited. He says it's going to be, probably between 8 and 9. Nikki might still be in chat. He might be getting ready. He might be practicing right now. I'm excited about it though. I'm gonna fix a beverage, some hot tea with a little bit of honey and lemon, and I'm gonna have some popcorn ready. And I am actually gonna put Nikki on a big screen downstairs and watch him play, because it's always a ton of fun. All right, now Datey Love and Zatu are down here. They've built a campfire. I hope the marshmallows are ready. Let's rally the flag and let's go on in. Shine, how are you? Shine, thank you for the comments on my channel on YouTube. I 100% appreciate you. Now, Guardians, remember, I know there's a lot of you here. Don't forget that tomorrow is my exclusive on Twitch with music. And bring your favorite tunes. I like diversity in what I'm listening to. Remember, I do try to keep it, PG. Although I don't mind an explicit tune as long as it boing, as long as it's not terribly awful. Like I'm not going to be playing WAP on the channel. There will be no WAP. But I'm not opposed to listening to WAP. If you like that music, the explicit stuff, I'm okay with it. But I have people that are younger, and I like to keep it a little bit cleaner. Although Guardians, my number one age group is it's the 24 to 35. It's a little bit shocking.
I think that's most Destiny players these days.
The good thing is I did get 3 people over the age of 65. Hello. Welcome. Probably because that is the age group that plays Destiny the most.
Yeah, we're all old now.
I was so young when we started D1. Now look at me now.
He dropped? Come back. You took your sword with you. Oh, look at this. His brother came stomping down the catwalk. But just speaking about that, Guardians, we've got folks in the clan that started at age 5, and they're now getting ready to go into their teens. Basically, it's amazing that happens that way.
Ugh.
All right, I'm coming. I am coming, Daddy Love.
Eventually, he's here.
Daddy Love. Hot child in the city. Wow. You're down here, and you went through the back way. Am I going to be able to revive you? No,
yeah,
you fell through the crack. You fell through the crack.
Did I? No, I'm in the cave down there, the room.
Oh, here I am goofing around, and you guys are already on your way to the next encounter?
No, I'm in the room next to you.
Oh, is
doing
this the tower where it used to be, you went this way to get through the back?
Yeah, it's over here. I was just...
Because I wasn't beyond it, Guardians. When this first came out, it was so challenging that I would fall through the wall and walk through the map.
In fact, that was the way to sharpen you for Xenophage as well up there.
Yeah, it was. That's what I mean, and everybody was doing that.
Yeah.
I don't remember who put the video out first, but man, oh man, that video circulated through the masses, and all of a sudden, everybody knew how to fall through the wall. Now, is this giving me the armor? Did you say this would give the armor? No, I need the armor for Dreaming City, so we have to wait for Shattered Throne to be the farmable.
Yeah, so we can run that if you want when it's farmable.
We've got to get Nikki Satz that achievement, and Dwight needs the achievement for the public event inside the Dreaming City. I don't even remember what the public event is, but it is it's a challenging one to get the public event.
So that Rift Generator one.
The Rift Generator, yes. Guardians, you have to go in with Titans. That's just how it works. You got to be a Titan.
I don't think it's that bad, like nowadays.
you can go in and bubble it.
Yeah, you still need bubbles to do it.
Cause what happens? They come in, they spawn in erratically.
You get on the aim labs.
Wow, look at all of them. Come at me, bro. Come at me. Boom in your face.
What you did here?
Holy
Stuff.
moly. I've never seen that many thrall before. What are they feeding them? Oh my gosh. I feel like he's almost pre-champion. Can I make it by him? Riggs, thank you so much, buddy. Woo! Somebody made a deposit. And look, what's he doing there? Hello, sir.
It started for some reason, so I just have to go.
But thank you, Riggs. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming in. It's good to hear positive words, reinforcement, and to make new friends.
Screw the haters. That's all I have to say.
Now, Zatu, have you ever been a streamer?
No. If I ever
Davey, have
did
you ever
stream,
been a streamer before? I think, Davey, you and I might have talked about it way back when, but have you streamed before?
I stream like twice a year, maybe. I'm just too lazy, you know? It's a lot of work.
Oh, look at that guy over there. Shh, the Hive are coming. Shh. We've got better guns, though, since they ruled this place. We got better. They did not. You just
I
wait,
remember
though.
this-
They're going to throw some Lucent Hive in here, some Drain Banes. They'll put some Cabal in here somewhere, and before you know it, everything around here will be ate up and overloaded.
I remember when this came out, this room was hectic, you could say.
A nightmare. This
Yeah.
wiped so many teams, this room, Guardians. I mean, we're here dancing and chatting like we're, having a sit-down dinner. But this was, you heard Zatu say it, this was hard. And it kept me, this room kept me from my solo flawless. And it was probably at the hands of a thrall. That's probably exactly who did it to me. Look at all of them. They heard me. And as if on cue, the director sends in masses of them.
I bet you would do this so flawless, easy this time, if you did it.
Yeah, for sure.
But I do like the fact that I realize there's an emblem attached to this, because I'm all
Oh, yeah.
about a new color shader and a new emblem.
There's
That's what I love to get. New color shaders, new emblems.
just remember, every dungeon they release, there's always a Soul Flawless emblem attached to it. So
And I would love the newest dungeon if I didn't have to mess with the sunbeams. That's the thing. The sunbeams. It's so straight out of Legend with Tom Cruise and Mia Saro, I think was her name. It was an excellent movie. I know it's aged now, but it had Tim Curry, Tom Cruise, Mia Saro. You might remember her from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They make an excellent team in Legend. Don't miss out on the movie because it's, you know, maybe from the 80s. I know, and that seems so far away. The 80s.
That's when the best movies are from.
I loved Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I mean, I really did. Why does it feel like I'm bouncy in here? Oh, maybe my mobility is up. I didn't check this armor. Oh my gosh, I'm up to 40. I don't know what I'm going to do. I like my mobility kept low. Look at that. I'm like a warlock, just floating along. Anytime something like that gets messed with, I find it to be a detriment. Meaning, like if I put on, you know, grenade throw distance, it's totally going to ruin my ability to accurately throw a grenade. And Guardians, I can't have that. I cannot have that. Can I jump around this and live? Yeah, who knew? Who knew? And just like that, I mean, I could have put my big toe out and lived on that. All right, maybe it'll pull me through. Maybe it'll pull me through. 1 is the loneliest number that you ever knew. Do the Hive have music? You know, is there some creepy organ music playing that we don't hear because it's on a higher frequency? Is that how they placate all the thrall?
They Hive are into like rock music, just up full beam, or full volume.
Oh, here it is. Finally, the way forward has appeared. And there is one of those little hidden alcoves back there. I remember when we were doing Xenophage, there was a hidden alcove. And if you went in, you got punched in the face and knocked to your death on the other side. At least I think that was Xenophage.
I think I know what you're talking about, yeah.
It's the same mechanic that they used recently when we were fighting all the Taken on the Dreadnought.
In that exotic mission, is that what you're talking about?
You know, where the big thumpers pop and they pump you and knock you to the other side of the wall and kill you dead. DED dead.
Yeah.
Oh, Cat, the music from D1 is hauntingly beautiful. I love it. I would still stream D1, but they sent me a nasty note and I had to take 2 videos down, or maybe 1 video, because Paul McCartney's foundation that watches over his music said that I was using his copyrighted music. And it was nothing but the soundtrack music from
It's just
Destiny.
pathetic. Just pathetic. You can't even stream your favorite game because of this old man. He doesn't have a life.
I think it must have, you know, has it gone out of use or something? I don't know. I don't know how that could happen because it was written for Destiny.
Yeah.
But one of the most familiar sounds that I love is from the Cosmodrome and the howls that we hear when we're, first awakened and we're running, and you hear those scream, haunting noises. It's something else to really get to hear those. I'm a fan of all the music.
Finish off this night, Ransom.
Oh, who do I need to finish? Where is he?
This night.
I'm coming. Oh,
sword
what
as
a
well.
night. Late one day back in 63.
Oh man. Oh no, so bad.
Wow, he gave up the goose. Get out of here. Triumph completed, Guardians. It's the small things that turn into big things. And I am glad to have that completed. Oh, everybody's looking good. Spooky good. Zatu with 104 and 1.4. Dady with 102, 1.1. I had 89 and 834. It was nice. It was a job well done. All right, Guardians, let's go to the tower, and I think I probably need to fix some dinner. Big, yo, hello to you, buddy. Cat, thank you. Riggs, Dino, thank you so much. Let's go to the tower. And then, I need to continue on because I also have, probably the solar version of that. I'm sure there's more to it. I haven't completed. Let's go take a look. As we fly in, let's take a look. This is Pit of Heresy, the moon. Check it. So now a full fire team of clanmates. That's shocking, really, because I ran that so many times, and I guess we took people that weren't in the clan. Scorched Grasp, all solar subclasses. Frozen Over, all stasis. So I need solar and stasis. Strand. And all the same class. Man, oh man. I've got goals. I have got goals.
So they added all those triumphs with the final ship expansion. So
Yeah, these are all new.
Yeah, that I'm gonna have to do all of them. I
You've
gotta
definitely
be
done them
there.
before. It's just like they weren't a thing yet.
Now, this used to be, sometimes you could get this Dreambane stuff, and way back when, Guardians, in a very dark time, when hope was almost gone, this stuff would drop, and I would look at it and say, I can't wear that. I can't wear that. But it would drop with big numbers. You had to wear it. And I just am not a fan of any of this look from the moon. I'm not a fan at all. And so you do not see me. I would never step out into public. You wear this, you're not going to get free drinks at the bar on Friday night. In fact, they're not even going to give you a pretzel at the bar on Friday night. I don't even think you can get in the bar on Friday night if you step out in this stuff. Because it is, without a doubt, and I'm unanimous in this, the most heinous looking set that the game has ever pushed out on us. Guardians, the Dreambane set from the moon. If you disagree, leave a comment down below. Come engage me. If you're watching this past the live stream, come into chat and defend your position on why you think this stuff is not as ugly as I say it is. But ultimately, it is. You're delusional if you think otherwise. Because we have really good armor that looks fantastic. You've seen me play today with people. They dress it, they walk it, they talk it, they live it. They are the epitome of what fashion is inside of Destiny. And Dreambane, no, that's just not it. Zatu, Datey, I want you to come back and hang out more. I've missed you, Datey. It's been a long time, and I welcome you and want you to know that I want to see you again. Come and hang out with me. Zatu, as always, it's a joy. And Zatu, thank you for commenting on my YouTube videos. And I'm looking forward to my special cookie video that is a butter cookie from Scotland. It's the Scottish recipe, Guardians. I just found it, and I'm so excited because there's a version from Ireland, and there's a version from Scotland that's their own. So I'll be making that soon. Check it out. And if you missed it, I do have Welsh cakes on my channel. Welsh cakes, a gamer snack for all you folks in Wales. Great Britain, my number 2 category for viewers. Thank you, Great Britain. The United States is number 1 for me. Everybody here in the U.S., thank you, thank you. Tomorrow, thank you, Kat, for reminding me. Tomorrow is exclusive. Saturday and Sunday are exclusive on Twitch with music. Be sure that you come in, you hang out with me. Let's have a fun-filled Saturday and Sunday. Bring a couple of your tunes. I love hearing music and what people enjoy. I do want to start out tomorrow with some Taylor Dane, but we will move into any genre, whatever you like to hear. Let's have some fun and listen to music for Destiny. I am Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game. Don't forget tonight, we're going to be watching for Nikki Satz. Nikki is a Coterie Knight inside the Coterie of Arms clan. He's achieved the highest level. He's a Guardian that's absolutely exceptional in every way. Thank you to everyone who stopped by today. We had a lot of triple S tier gamers come in and hang out. And I'm always a fan of chatting with everyone, no matter your level. Come in, hang out. I'm Ransom Rider. This is my favorite game, Destiny 2. Bye. Bye. Thank you, Datey Love. Thank you, Zatu.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.